It is your host, Punlife, joined today by JusticeSoulTuna for your TNT February. Welcome. Can't believe it's been a month since I've last seen you guys, and since the internet went out right at the end. Hopefully, no similar outages will occur today. And welcome, Patrick. Thanks for joining me on the mic again.
Yes, what's up? It is JusticeSoulTuna, your resident Lars player. Top 5 Lars EU, because there's only 5 of us.
Classic intro. Wait, I have no audio.
What?
What?
Of the game, or what?
I don't know, I'm just seeing some technical stuff.
Oh.
I can hear myself on stream, I think.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's just a bit quiet. Yeah.
I was about to say, it fucking just... It's very... it's very
wow.
It's very difficult to fap to this.
It's been like 2 minutes, and someone's already trying to masturbate to me. Usually it's at least 5.
Man.
Anyway. Oh no.
Blame Lars. What? Bread, why are you a hater for? You know, Diabetic Bread was in one of my streams, just like hating on me. He's like Lars resident sleeper. Bread, why are you a hater?
I mean, what is this tuck to? Why is there Lars around?
I gotta do the thing. Gotta represent. Like I said, top 5.
Lars players, am I right? Anyhow. So, we got a decent number of people today. I think we got something like 36 people.
We do.
A decent variety of people, ranging from all kinds of assorted breads, to Dan Bridges, to Shurdle, Temperature Ibis, see DBA, Nidaima, Oracle, Fate, X-Destiny, who I actually see in the chat as well, lurking, Eddie, of course, and a few others, Mob, Goonie, Auto Switch as well, nice to see him, Dancing Saiyan, Pika, so a nice variety of people today. Always good to see, especially now that we have eliminated one virus from the game. Relatively so, at least.
Man, isn't it crazy that they broke his legs, and while his legs were still broken, they chopped them off? It's not the craziest thing.
Nah, I think the good thing is that he, from the patch notes, from what I've seen, I haven't played the game yet because I got Death Stranding from my girlfriend yesterday, so yeah, so I've been busy. Plus Monster Hunter exists. But from what I've seen so far, there's been, fairly positive response to the patch. I've had a look through the notes as well, and I mean the down forward one is still there. He's still got down back 1+2, which is still a 12 frame counter hit.
Yeah, and forward 2 is. They said it's just closer, which I'm like, all right, okay.
Yoshi can flash it in NSS now, so that's gonna be an interesting matchup.
Okay. True. I mean, because also
Kane and Trench just rubbing his hands together now.
Yeah, pretty much. No, because when I heard closer, I'm like, is that it? Why not -14? Because that's what I wanted. I wanted -14. But
yeah, 13, 14 now. But I mean, is what it is. He got the nerf, but I think they nerfed him well. He's not unusable. I think he needs to take more risks now.
Good. You mean like the rest of the cast? Yeah.
Well, some of the cast, because like Lily players take a risk just by playing a Carter.
True.
But it's a start. It's very good. Now I can expect most of the Tekken community on Twitter to go start crying about Akuma again.
Yeah, like nothing's changed.
Or I don't know, they're probably gonna find a way to hate on Devil Jin or something.
I mean, DJ. I don't know. Why does it feel like it's been a long time since I've seen DJ? It's because it has been a long time since I've seen DJ. It's been a very long time now that I actually think about it.
Even
realistically, when's the last time you saw a DJ?
Even season 1, season 2, you had like Kudans and occasion Kokoma playing him.
Yeah.
Who else?
Kokoma played. I forgot he did.
He did something too. Wow. So it's Katarina players are still crying about Katarina, so all is good.
But the thing is,
Tekken's back to normal.
Tekken's back to normal. Yeah, we're gonna get rolled by Geese and Akuma, and Byron is gonna be Byron, and yeah, it's same as always, back to normal. You're right.
Yeah, but now that that Leroy is less of a threat, it means you guys can come offlines again. And coincidentally, there's another offline event happening on the 29th,
29th,
I believe.
yeah. You are correct.
So the last Saturday of the month. Same place as always, Xfed. So if you come down, you can play some Soul Calibur, you can play some Tekken. Streams running as always.
Yep.
I will need commentators, so if anybody's coming down, do say hi, pop up. It would be nice to get some of you on the mic.
Yeah, I'll be around also. So depending on my situation, I might be around for commentary too, if need be.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because the commentary I did with Leon was pretty good, I must say.
Yeah, no, I've watched back. You guys are good. So yeah, so there's that, and then there is a special Easter event happening. You guys might have seen it post on Twitter, and you can see the poster rotating as well. If you go to that specific post on Twitter, if you guess the name correctly, and if you retweet and like the post, then you qualify yourself for the actual free entry.
Oh, nice.
We pick one person of everyone, that does it, because I'll just randomly roll it, and then we can pick a winner. So far, there's been, I think, a couple of people that actually put down an answer, but didn't retweet and like. So technically, they can't get it, because they haven't read the instructions.
That's unfortunate.
I don't make the rules. I'm sorry.
Oh, so meanwhile, we're getting our first match started. Looks like Ren the Dragon about to put some robots, but never mind. He's about to put some Egyptian foot in that freaking Yoshi's ass. I was about to say robot foot, but never mind.
Get them out there. I saw he was a Fujin the other day.
He
on
on PS. Oh, was it PS4? Huh? I guess it was.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good question. Unless it was with Elisa. Anyway, so E-Waste Man using Yoshimitsu versus Safina.
There's gonna be I think there's gonna be a lot of bending between the two characters here.
This is very bendy matchup. You're right. He starts off.
That always so. Oh my god, crushing mids already. We just started. It's been 5 seconds and we're
going in. Oh my god, man! Oh my god, let's go. Is this what you wanted from online tournament?
Oh god. What is happening? That was a float as well. Come on. Oh my god.
I love how Rob's not going for Oki. He's actually just memeing. Like, look at him. He's not even going for Oki. Oh, that was pretty good.
Ray Draft gone.
Good with fun. All right. I am enjoying this already. Let's go.
We need to ban Ren from Tekken, honestly.
Oh my god. From the whole game.
Yes.
Oh, nice. All right, gets the just frame for the knockdown.
Not really optimizing.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's just kind of partying. I suspect it's a Thursday evening. I think he's maybe had a few drinks.
Sounds like Rob.
Yep. Unfortunately, Wasteman is not really getting anything started. Rob is completely in control of the match. He really should press the button or he's gonna die.
He could kill here, I think. Oh, no mind.
No. Oh,
I was playing Ken and Trench last monthly, and he's got this new Yoshi combo, and it does so much damage, and he gets Oki.
I'm sure he does.
Disgusting.
Okay,
and no one plays Yoshi, so like no one's aware of it.
Oh boy, Ren's getting lit up. Let's go.
The beers are kicking in.
He's been using Mantis for this entire time. I wonder if it's just because he likes Mantis or there's something about Mantis versus Yoshi, perhaps.
I think just everything whiffs anyway.
Yeah. I think it's more... I don't think it's Mantis versus Yoshi. I think it's Mantis versus this player, if you know what I mean.
To be honest, I think it's Mantis versus Tekken.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Ren, of course, partying his way to the first game.
Yeah. I mean, listen. The other day I was playing... Raven. A Raven? Who's Raven? Lol. Zafina. And her freaking tarantula, it literally went underneath down forward 3 as a Lars down forward 3, which is a ground hitting mid, and she just went under it. I'm like, okay. I'm like, sure, that's fine.
That sounds about right.
I'm like,
see, I miss the times when people used to complain about my hopcake occasionally crushing a mid. Very occasionally, and usually bad.
So much has changed.
And then Julia happened, and Zafina happened, and now no one's complaining about Claudio, and I love that. The silence is amazing.
Yeah, it's been like 4 years, so it's just been a long time, so everyone's kind of over it, I guess.
I mean, the whole lot of you is lucky that Arcade Claudio isn't here.
Arcade, fuck up.
He was so good. I wish he was still around.
I mean, I don't. I think Arcade Tekken 7. There's a lot to kind of talk about with Arcade Tekken 7. Actually, I feel like
I think that's like any. To be honest, any arcade Tekken's had like Vanilla 5 was
vanilla. Oh yeah,
questionable. Vanilla 7 was questionable.
true.
Vanilla 4, I think also had some
I don't know anything
weird
about
things in
vanilla.
it.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Precipice of Fate. Let's see what E-Wasteman's gonna do in this game. Any adjustments? Any tech? Any moves? We'll find out.
Do you reckon Zafina can go under the suicide? I'm pretty sure she can.
Yes, yes, she can. I bet you she can.
Nice. Forward
So-
forward on pursuit.
He's going for Dalsim, Dalsim Fierce. Ooh, nice.
He's really
power
using
crush.
that get up a lot.
Okay, now it's Scarecrow time. So it's all Scarecrow.
Oh,
he's just
he's
getting mixed up.
pressing buttons.
Yep.
He
The
can
wall.
kill. Oh, never mind.
Oh, Rob, come on, dude.
Fair enough. Keeping the Oki.
That's fine. He's doing his thing. Oh, what's on the low? Tries to punish him down for 2, doesn't launch crouchers, unfortunately. Oh, nice. Knock. Okay, alright, E-Wasteman fighting back.
No duck.
Oh, launch. There we
nice.
go.
Only the high of CD1. Such a good move now. Gets the wall. Oh, doesn't
Oh,
actually
there we
convert to a
go.
combo.
Stays down. Oh, presses the button on the final hit. Nice. Oh,
Trying that
completely
flash.
whisked the flash, yeah. Doesn't know about the lows. Keep going, Rob. Keep going. They don't know. Oh my goodness, Rob. That was even a combo.
Floated him from the get up for.
That wasn't even a combo. That's pretty funny. Nice.
fire.
Oh, I don't think he meant to do it. He didn't come off.
Oh no, no blood.
Oh, I pressed
boy.
the button.
Oh boy. Here we go again.
This is quintessential Rob happening right now. They don't know the matchup and they're just getting rolled. Okay.
How many beers did he have?
5?
Well, that's a small amount for Rob, to be honest.
Oh, and that's it. Ren the Dragon takes it convincingly with Zafina. And she crawls on out of there.
There's something magical about watching Rob play.
Yeah,
Because
it's...
It's not quite like. It's not bad Tekken, but it's
No.
not good Tekken. It's just like. I'm not sure what I'm watching, but it's very
It's Tekken if you and I just didn't give a shit. That's what it is. Like we care too much. That's our problem. Most Tekken players actually care too much, and we take ourselves too seriously.
You tell me I care. I haven't played the game properly in 2 months.
No, but I'm like, but when you play like you give a shit.
No.
And Rob does it. He doesn't
You
care.
say, wait. You say I play like I give a shit. How many months have I key charged in tournaments? I key charged
okay.
Kane and Trent
I mean-
and got the game still.
Yeah, but even that's kind of like a level of like tryhardedness. Whereas I feel like Rob has a he really is just going with the flow. You know what I mean? Leaning back and just floating down the river kind of thing. Whereas
Okay.
all of us to some degree are like trying, I guess.
No, well, I'm not trying to win half the time, though. I'm trying to tilt the other person.
Damn. True. I mean, look. In a similar way, I'm trying to force them to whiff in very mysterious ways with all my weird setups. So it's I get that very much. Sometimes I just up forward 3. So you know, there's that too. But shouts to Rob. Rob is a very fun player. He's a very cool guy also. Our next match coming up, Mop versus Xeon, I believe that is. Let's find out.
Mob, get out of the chat and go on stream.
According to a random Mop in chat, he says Pun plays Anna. Confirmed. Doesn't give a shit.
I mean, I do, I guess. I mean, I haven't played in I played her in one game of a tournament. I played against Phantom, and then I was like, I lost the game. I did fine the first round, and then I was like, nope, this isn't working. Let me switch back to Claudio.
Did you do a wine opener at the start of the round and he blocked it?
No.
Because that would be the end.
No, it wasn't that.
That'd be a Pepe hands for sure.
I just whiffed a lot of stuff and got punished for it very heavily.
Okay.
But then I switched to Claudio and I almost got that game. So I should have just played Claudio from the start, like I have for 3 years. But
oh, someone says in chat, E-Wasteman's first tourney and he's put on stream against Zaf. Pepe hands, man. Listen, that's how it happens.
you gotta teach him how.
Yep, you gotta take your lumps. That's how it goes. I'm sorry, like that's how it goes.
To be fair, my first major, like my first big tournament, I got put on stream versus Rukang and got 6-0'd.
Oof.
Do you know
That's
how
pretty cool
brutal
for
it
me.
was? I get
Yeah.
like I gave him. It was the first time I met him.
Mhm.
I gave him Starburst
Yeah.
as a joke, and then Mans just destroyed me.
Oof.
No mercy. You know, it's fine. You know, it's what it
Alrighty
is.
then. So, Xeon using Jin versus a random mop using Leo. Okay, already pushed
Oh.
towards the wall. Good space control for Xeon already.
Yeah. Oh, nice
Counter
catching
four.
counter hit.
No combo though.
No duck.
Oh, nice counter 4. Still very good.
Dropping
Doesn't
combo.
destroy though. Yep. Oh, what's the offense?
Oh no. Not the most optimal combos. Oh boy.
Wait a minute.
Not enough to kill. Not enough to put right. Oh,
Oh my god.
what the
We're
hell?
playing online. Woo! Down for one.
Nice. Things just going out of hand and
Yep.
not playing up it. Nicely done. The thing is, it's funny because I was playing Tekken 2 literally like 50 minutes ago,
Oh yeah?
and you know, like sometimes when you wake up and you press a kick and it goes the wrong way.
Yeah.
Tekken 2 still had that issue, which
That's
means
pretty
it's been like fucking 20 years and they still haven't fixed it.
It's by design. Harada's design.
It's been like 20 years and
Working.
get up kicks still hit the wrong way.
Working as intended. Alright, so Xeon takes a round. So the game,
Good
the name of the game definitely with Jin is safe buttons looking for counter hits, and Leo is all about pressure and offense looking for the mix-ups in her strings. Oh, like that, for
Very
example,
good
goes too
mix-up.
low. Oof. Again,
That is the
nice. That was
There we
good.
go. Nicely done, beautiful mix-up, and this should be enough. Yeah, it gets the flip over, but it's enough to kill anyway.
Alright, clean stuff. Mob looking control.
Yeah, well,
Oh, nice! Good read. Good read and gets the launch. To the wall. Oh, puts her at the wall. Oh, was that a setup? Mob knows something we don't. That was good. And just goes for the launcher. Okay, no fear.
No, enough to kill just yet. Drops the combo as well. No punish.
Okay, Demon Paw. Low. And while standing to finish it off. Clean game from mob, random mob. Alright.
Yeah, some drops gotta be careful. You know, you don't wanna be dropping those combos. Gotta finish it up. Gotta get that clean Oki, and make the most of it. But you know, mob's still taking it. Just
True.
gotta be careful because anytime you drop a combo, you know that damage could come bite you.
No, 100%. And shout out to Ren the Dragon in the chat who said, by the way, so glad that the A team was there to commentate on me winning with Zafina for once. I guess we're the A team. Feels good. Feels good.
Yeah, I guess we are.
Okay, so next match, let's see what Xeon's gonna do. I mean, as the Jin against the Leo, you really, I think, maybe pump the brakes on the offense a bit because you probably don't need to go in that much against Leo. You actually can just kill her with just safe counter hit buttons. If you get mixed, you're gonna just get ruined.
I think what we noticed first, Amop was getting counter hit a lot, but then there was like lots of scrambles. So I think Xeon realistically slows down the gameplay, goes for slightly smaller moves, spaces a bit more, and you know uses forward 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say basically. Yeah, I mean, like literally, move away from range 0, go to maybe 1, probably even 2, and just forward 4. Like I know that's like a shitty Jin thing, but that will just kill people. It'll ruin people's lives.
It doesn't matter how shitty it is if it works.
Yeah, 100%. Like literally, just back off, forward 4, standing 4, win entire matches. Like that's Jin. That's how you do it. And also, I think more probably forward 4 2. Also, just to get some space.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna be on Dragon's Nest with 2 dragons. I just noticed they both have the dragon template. That's cool.
Just different colors.
Just no colors, yeah. Okay, we got Officer Leo.
Oh, the cute Japanese ones are the best.
Haha. Okay, let's see. Let's see what they do. Ooh, nice electric.
Should be okay to the wall. Oh,
Too close. Oh, low.
there's the sweep. Now Mach 4 doesn't hit grounded. Gotta know that.
Nope. Okay, so it seems Xeon didn't take our advice and was just going for offense, but it's working, so it's all good.
Well, as I said, counter hits. So it is working out for him if he keeps using
Yeah,
it.
but he gets a launcher, so random up is going for their strategy. So sometimes, you know, it's good to just force your own strategy. If it's working, why stop? Oh my goodness.
My God.
What is happening? There we go, launcher
Very
again.
good with punish.
Might kill with the right ender? Oh no, sidewall.
Sidewall.
Buttons from Jin. Jin's a
Good interrupt.
guy. Forward 4 is coming. Nope, rage. Oh, sidewall.
no!
Get up 4.
He pressed the button. He would have been fine. It wasn't a whiff punish he pressed.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I was just saying that with strategy, sometimes it's best to just not have an unforced error. Just keep doing your thing, because if they haven't dealt with it yet, why stop?
Yeah, I'm seeing some weird things, like he gets down back 4, counter hit again.
And then yeah, it doesn't
do
do anything. I don't know if it's nerves. I don't know if it's
I
lag
don't
or
know if
something.
he's failing. I don't know if he's trying to down
That
to.
was
Oh,
good.
beautiful parry into can.
Parry can, yeah, solid stuff.
Can
Okay.
he do it? He can.
Can he? Oh my god. Okay, so Mop's been hit by the mid mix-up several times. I'm not sure why. I guess they're ducking because of all the down 4s, but they probably shouldn't be. Because it's gonna be much worse for you. Okay, no break.
Was it 2?
Oh,
again,
just
gets
mixed
sweep.
to death. Ouch. That's tough.
I was doing the Haroon the other day, and that sweep is very weird.
In what sense?
It's very it's slow, but
it is very slow.
it's,
Yeah.
it's weird. So sometimes like you go to block it, and then it still wouldn't have been there.
I mean, it's one of those moves you don't see too often. So I think sometimes you're just not really like in the mindset of blocking it. Like of all the quote unquote snake edges in the game, his one is like, oh, like when a Jin does, you're like, oh, you did that, okay, like interesting choice.
Yeah,
that's kind of why.
It's a very weird snake edge.
So
it's not great.
No, not really.
It just sort of exists, really.
Yeah, but I think the reason why it's good is probably the mentality of like you're scared to press buttons against Jin like all the time. So sometimes they're just gonna do that in your face, and because you've been not pressing buttons the whole time, you'll just eat it because you're like, oh shit, is that a snake edge? What is that? And then you just get hit. So unfortunately, that's what happens.
See, maybe you're scared to press buttons against Jin. I'm not.
True.
I'm not scared to press buttons against anyone.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You're right.
You just, you gotta play like you want to live. You gotta press all the buttons, and then when you die, you just gotta.
I mean, I have 1-1-1 now. I mean, previous seasons I have to kind of eat it, but now I have a Delta Slicer. I have the chop, chop, chop. So that's pretty good. That's my big sort of F you get away from me move. So all right,
my big F you get away from me move is going to Anna.
I see. So I see. Twilight Conflict.
CD1.
Twilight Conflict Game 3. Both players up 1 match. We'll see what's going to happen. I suspect a Leo uppercut is coming. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Oh, it's Rufus Shinra. Hey, FF7 ain't out for 2 months. What are you doing here? But seriously, how did I know? Ask me how I knew. There we go. Good stuff.
Back to the wall. No, flip over, someone drop in the combo as well.
Oh, nice parry. Oh, backs off. And uppercut again. Okay. Goes to the Oki. To the wall. Wow, scramble at this sidewall. Like this, an emotional battle at the sidewall right now. Low, blocked. Misses the hell sweep. Misses the down 4-2. Standing 4, gets the combo. Gonna go for a drop. Okay. Nice extension. Goes for the low mix. Mid. Back 2-1, and that's it.
It's the first game. The first round to Xeon. Just missing the whip punisher.
Oh no, gets hit by the swing willow, or whatever it's called. It's the stance 1+2.
Walk almost hit. Nah. Oh, doesn't actually convert from the Magic 4.
Oh, everyone's getting hit today. I mean, it's online, it happens.
It's online Tekken, isn't it?
Yep. Alright, get to the wall. Ender. Oh, no.
Doesn't actually. Oh.
He just hell sweeps through his buttons. Do it again. Except they're not there.
No, he's down.
Oh no! Oh no!
That very nearly was a double KO as well.
Oh my!
Why did he down jump?
I don't know.
If he waited, Ben down jump, it would have been fine.
Right. This is entertainment, fighting entertainment. Oof. Forward 4. Forward 4.
He's listened to us.
Yep.
Strings. Oh,
hell sweep. I mean, that's the hell sweep snake edge. Man, all right. Down 4-2. Oh,
nice.
Side step blocker. Never mind. I'll
conversion. Oh, I said good conversion when it dropped. I'm sorry.
I'll back this. Commentator Hex. Nice.
Nice job. Gotta be careful.
Hell sweep.
Very nice hell sweep.
Ooh, double hell sweep. Ooh, that was good.
That was very close to the actual hitbox.
Yeah. Nice block is that.
No, it doesn't get the follow-up. I would have killed.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know about that. I know double Luigi.
Mop, why are you giving me a heart attack?
Double Luigi. Oh,
where's the
no. Dream throw in.
Drops the pickup. It is a bit hard every season.
Do it again. Run up hell sweep. Oh. Crouch jab.
Oh no, there's the counter. Doesn't get the combo. Hell sweep. This should be it.
Oh,
Yes,
I like that ender. Forward 1+2. All right. And that's it. Xeon takes it after a mad scramble. Good stuff to random up. Good stuff.
Jesus, there were so many scrambles in there. I was just like,
That was crazy.
please end, please. Oh, it's just worrying.
Scramble like the chickens running out of KFC. You know what I mean? That was crazy. That was tight.
Yeah, and it's not really. See, usually we have like, I try to be as positive on TNT and stuff as well, and from all the good stuff and keep it positive. But just for those of you that haven't seen the post on Twitter, one of the players that was entering TNTs quite often, Blooper, has sadly passed away.
Oh Jesus!
So hopefully, hopefully he's in a better place now. Watching us from up above and playing Tekken in heaven somewhere. It's unfortunate, not great news. But I'm glad that hopefully he at least had some fun playing our tournaments, and it's a shame, losing a player in the communities sucks, but he'll live on as long as memories of him live on.
Yeah, 100%.
So sorry about that sort of sad intermission, but it's worth acknowledging people that have made contributions to the community, and be it by being part of it or doing other stuff, players still contribute by just by existing, by turning up to locals or online and doing their bit. But yeah. Now moving on from the sad note.
Next match coming up.
Yeah, Shadows coming up versus Luxie, I believe.
Luxie, interesting. Who is Luxie? Anybody know?
He's a king player from up north. Yeah, he's also a journalist for Rise, I believe.
Oh, really?
He's written, well, a writer. And he did a podcast with him as well.
All right, that's cool.
Haven't met him. Seems like a nice guy. He was in the chat earlier, I believe, as well.
All right.
I've seen his king play before. Before. Seems solid. A very specific style. Slightly different to other kings in UK, but then all the kings in UK are quite different. So
yeah, the King Army, right? The King Army, they're all over the place.
Yeah, TKC, the King Collective, yeah. That's still a thing. Although, admittedly, I haven't seen that many of them recently. But then I haven't played.
I mean, I think the Elf locals, you do see a ton of the King guys sort of show out. Like, I know DBA usually shows up for, like, the tournament and such. And so does Temp, so, as Temp flagged.
Sixth Sense turns up a lot as well.
Yeah, so the Kings, they're around. King is the sort of character that you always have to just be very wary of, very cognizant of. He really is the kind of kind of character that you can know what his grabs are and how to break them. That doesn't mean you're gonna break them. Like, you could know all of them and how to break them, but boy, actually breaking them in a match,
yeah,
man, it's tough.
Yeah.
Tempu Ibis in the chat with, you mess with one king, you get the whole country, get the whole village.
I don't know. King players are just weird like that.
Yeah, it's I think the scary thing about King is that, like, he's so good at, like, various different levels. At sort of low level, it's like the strings into the throw, which most people fall for at low level. And the sort of mid to highish level, it becomes more about, like, buttons and combos, and then at, like, the highest level, it's back to the strings into throws. So that's pretty much King in a nutshell.
I don't know. The throws become a lot less effective when you play against someone that actually knows how to, break them.
Knows how to hop kick.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about here, Temp, considering me, Holmesy, and Risky always sure attack whenever we find anything new.
Kings. Oh, what? Can't say the same for Cloud. Oof. Wow.
I mean, literally, the three main Claudio players in UK, and to be fair, even like all the Claudio players, like we literally every time we're at a tournament, we all just end up playing mirror matches. The last few WSOs of last year, pretty much every single one, I'll just end up playing with like Lucas, Holmesy, and Risky, just constantly. We just keep switching and playing mirrors.
Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, I think in general, players like of certain characters do tend to stick together. I mean, me and the Council of Upward 3, the Lars Discord, we always got our secret meetings going on.
But there's like no other Lars players in UK. Shan
Yeah, that's true.
Shan doesn't pick him up as often as I think he does his other characters. So
Hey, that's why I say I'm top 5 EU, baby. Anyway, let's get going with the match. We got Shurdle versus oh wait, hold on. Is this Luxy? No, who is this?
it is Luxy. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I got mixed up by the name. All right. Oh, we got Businessman King taking care of business.
I mean, that's a pretty cool outfit. I'm gonna lie.
It is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and didn't kill. Oof. Stay
And
down.
Luxy going very aggressive. Taking that the first round versus Shurdle.
Oh, nice one.
Too. He's
Okay.
a Tekken king as well. Maybe I should try to snipe him.
Q sniping.
I'm trying to get 5 and I haven't played for ages, okay?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, oh, it breaks the ground throw. Good stuff. You got a guess for that? Oh, nice pickup.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, he didn't get up.
Off axis. Gets a knockdown
Nice
off the mid.
Shuttle just rage out. Oh, never mind.
Rage drive. Oh,
Go
nice
straight for a grab.
Okay. Yeah, break that.
Tekken generic, down 3. I guess
Wow.
the counter hit 4.
Sure, that was a lot of interesting decisions.
you really gotta punish the Atlas Hammer, especially on whiff.
Like he literally swings for the universe, and then
Nice
Shurdle
finish.
doesn't do anything about it. And sometimes, listen, you don't really expect them to do like their most unsafe launcher suddenly. It just kind of happens.
Nice. He gets hit by Chainsaw Corkscrew, goes over.
Which one?
Oh, the classic back turn combos.
Did he plan that? Was that calculated? Are you serious?
That'll kill.
Is that real?
Yeah, because he's in key charge mode, he gets chip damage, and chainsaws do multiple hits thing. So that would have killed even if he blocked.
Ass Elisa, fucking cheap ass character.
It's not just Alyssa, I do the same in Claudio. If you do running too, it does a shit ton of chip damage.
Cheap ass Claudio player. Sorry, anyway, let's keep going. Alright, so Shurdle's in control actually. But it's a very close match between the two of them.
Oh,
Gets a knockdown.
Luxy trying to seize the pressure back. Nice break on generic for. Oh!
Wow!
The drop kick going on that way. That was sick.
That
Nice
was pretty cool actually. Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that. Nice, goes low. Ooh, close line.
Shurdle's pressing buttons.
I expected a capital punishment for a minute, but no, dice. Ooh, nice duck.
Not finishing the string. No duck either. Oh, beautiful step around. Doesn't get that much for it.
Goes to the low. Nice block. Didn't block that, though. You can press.
Buttons and chainsaws.
Okay, Shurdle's going for the offense. Very strong. Nice backswing. That's it. That's it. Shurdle takes it. Good stuff. Wow, crazy scramble.
Really good fight. Really good fight. Especially that what's it called? The drop kick.
Yeah,
the
I know.
timing was perfect to go on.
That
to
was
go
pretty
down
freaking cool. That was actually pretty good. I mean, but I don't know. The thing sometimes with online tournaments is like, you really have to just kind of go nuts. Like the thing that no one can truly prepare you for is the scramble. We talk about the scramble in the sense of like, stuff's going on. This character's back turn. This launcher whiff. The scramble just happened, and you can never be prepared for it because, well, there's no way to prepare for it. And my advice, just do something. Do anything. You never know.
Scrambles are a bit like getting floats. Like once you learn what your general options are, you'll decide on the fly. It's not that you can have a generic idea of how you should react in like what sort of fast-paced situations. But it's not full preparation, but it's about as good as you can get.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with that. That there's a certain level of character knowledge that can give you the edge in a scramble, because if an interaction happens, and you think, okay, in this situation, my character can do this from this position with this button, and if your opponent doesn't know that, that's going to be in your favor. So yeah, when a scramble occurs, you have to quickly remember, what does your character have for that situation? Do you have a back turn set up? Do you have something that hits from a weird low position? And that kind of thing can actually just make the difference close to the end of a match.
Yeah. No, it does. It definitely does. Like I have specific things for like as you know, if I guess let's say something from sidewall, I know to let's say do back three or back two in some cases. Same, I'm sure you have like options for when either the sidewall goes a bit wonky or when someone starts going off axes or turns around.
Yeah,
So you know,
yeah, like sidewall adjustments and that kind of thing. Yeah.
yeah, it's something you got to be fully prepared for.
Oh,
Nice
okay.
getting the flow with
Costume
that.
change from both of them. I feel like they dress for the occasion too. They're in a G Core Pelipad now.
Nice getting the
Wall
flow
break.
break.
Nice. Goes to
Wait,
the
full break,
oh.
full break, sorry.
Wow, Shirtle is just going in.
No punish on the chainsaws, bro.
It just goes for the dropkick though. Oh no, that's big.
So if they don't block it, basically punish.
Okay. Power bomb.
Nice, risky, but Give it the
Wait a
chest.
minute. Nice block, but no. Oh, well, you can't really punish it.
oh,
Oh, wait.
getting what you can generally what people do is you get like a chunky low when they're lying down.
Yeah, true.
Can't do much else for it. Or if and you have to low parry it, effectively.
Oh, nice.
Only catching the second hit though. Being a whole string.
Backs off.
Turtle again, trying to catch him pressing. Luxy trying to stay
Turtle
with patient. Nice break on the 1+2.
Doing work. Excuse me. Nice.
Trying to pick him up again.
Well, just
Turtle
all
going
offense. Yeah, all offense from Shirtle right now.
Yeah, he's just pressing buttons now.
Oh,
There you
no,
go.
guess wrong. Those chainsaws are deadly. You gotta guess between your legs or your arms. Oh, Atlas Hammer.
You can't press. You gotta be careful when you press.
Oh no.
Doesn't actually do
Walk
anything on the wall. Nice drop kick. Oh boy.
No, wait a minute.
Chicken wing.
Oh, nice. Shirtle on the turret. Oh, sides down to do some work.
Nice. Luxy putting a very good poke and pressure.
100%. So I like that Shirtle has not been like shaken by the stuff that Luxy's doing. He is still just kind of committing to and going for. Didn't break the Shining Wizard though. Oh, nice. That was a good option against the special get up from Elisa.
Very good option. Yeah.
Catch jab. Oh, nice.
Getting the hop kick this time. Doesn't get
Hop
counter hit.
kick at the wall. Unbelievable. Why did my opponent hop kick me at the wall? These are important.
Evidently, you haven't played against me in a while. Oh, right.
Interesting choice.
And nice punish back for forward punish.
I mean, maybe they just felt it in there, but I mean, in fairness, Shirtle's been very offensive this entire set, so maybe they just kind of felt that rage art. Sometimes, that rage art. Sometimes you feel like my opponent's just been offensive. I'm just gonna do it, and then they don't do it, and then you're sad.
Yeah, I think Shirtle's very good at reading people's habits and timing. So even if you haven't, let's say, rage arted him before, odds are he might guess
The
that.
one time you do it.
Yeah.
You know that's like the one time in an entire set you hell sweep and they block it. That's like you feel like you're
it's demotivating, isn't it? You realize that they have a read on you. We're very lucky.
It's awful because you're like I haven't done this entire set. How do you know? But I don't know. It's just one of those things. All right. So I think we're gonna have a break now. I believe break. Ooh, break. Breaks are nice.
Break? Are we having break? Yeah. Just because we are still waiting for results from the other side of the bracket. So while we have a quick little break, you guys can go grab yourself some popcorn, sign up for Elf Monthly February, and throw some money to the Matcherino, which is available in the link, as always. So if you do !Matcherino, you can obtain that information. And go to our Twitter and, complete the Easter event. Just remember to like and retweet it when you put your answer in, so we can put you into the draw. And with that, let's go to a break. We'll be back very shortly.
See you then.
back on air now? Yes, indeed we are.
Yes.
Welcome back, guys. Pardon that short break. We're waiting for some matches to complete, just to get things out of the way so we can continue. Hopefully you got some drinks, some soda, as our friends over the sea like to call it.
Soda.
Despite being wrong. I love some soda.
Hey, listen, at least I don't call it pop, okay? Be glad I don't call it pop.
That's because someone would pop a cap in your kneecaps if you did that in UK.
Listen, I mean, because I say soda still, obviously, but when I hear pop, even I get offended. I'm like, excuse you? Pop?
It's just... why?
Yeah,
Just, anyway.
Okay, so up next on stream, we got Oracle versus Eddie. Nice.
Indeed, it's a matchup we've seen plenty of times on TNT. It's quite a good one.
Yeah. Okay, so Oracle playing Anna, I believe, and Eddie playing his vast array of bald bobs, which, man, those bald customs. I feel a certain type of way about those bald customs. I tell you what.
They have their own charm, I suppose, to some degree.
That's an interesting word for it, but okay.
you gotta just embrace it.
There's nothing charming about Dr. Eggman. Except maybe, Pingus, I guess. So I see Oracle's in, and I guess we're waiting for Eddie to join.
Indeed. I'm curious. Are we going to see Leroy?
Why would you say that?
Leroy-san?
Why would you say that? What would possess you to say that?
I don't know. Just Eddie.
There is no Leroy here.
He's used Leroy last time.
There is no Leroy here. I think.
Let's hope.
Hey, you. Yes, you. And I don't mean you, Lucas. You. Yes, you watching. I hope you're not playing Leroy. I hope you're not doing it.
I mean, it's fine now. You can play Leroy now.
Actually, yeah. When I talk about, it's fine. Go ahead. Never mind. I forgot. They chopped his legs off. It's fine. Play it. It's okay.
But yeah, guys, as I mentioned earlier, Maturino is still active. Drop that exclamation mark Maturino to get the link. Or I'll drop it for you because I'm in the chat anyway. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong code on the thing. That's slightly awkward.
Womp womp.
Yeah, we'll update that link.
Yeah,
but if you want to help Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur, that's the other stream. That's not today. Today we're playing the other Bamco fighting game. Bamco, man, quite the legacy.
We'll get that fixed.
From Soul Edge to Soul Calibur 6, from Tekken to Tekken 7. 20 years of weird hitboxes.
It's been longer than 20 years now, I think, as well.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Like 30 years, really. Okay. 30 years of weird hitboxes.
25, I think. I see 94 was the original release of Tekken.
Right, yeah, okay, so 25 then.
So that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. And they still haven't fixed getting up. Legitimately, when I realized that in Tekken 2, the same issue occurred, that they just got up the wrong way, I was like, you've had God knows how many years.
I mean, look at it this way. Red sparks still come out when you punch people, and certain characters still have their sound bites, so hey. It's like they have these brand new, exciting, like, high-quality voice actors, but they still have the same sound bites.
Do you know what I want? I want the Kunimitsu death sound from Tekken 2.
Oh, what is that?
To come back in 7. It's like... It's the most hilarious, like, sound.
That's pretty funny.
It doesn't sound like she's dying, it just sounds like she's heavily constipated.
Oh, man. That's funny.
And, like, vomiting at the same time as well, but... It's really bad.
Yeah, I mean, those old games did have some funny stuff like that.
I'm looking for the link now.
I mean, that reminds me of Tekken 5. You are not good enough.
Oh yeah.
The lame freaking wing quote. You are not. Man. I mean, that was because remember there was a period of time when everyone spoke English in Tekken. Like, people forget that. Like, it's weird now post Tekken 5 that every character speaks their native language, but it was actually funnier when everyone spoke English.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a trip. Like when everyone spoke English, which made no sense, that was pretty good. But now everyone speaks their own language, which actually makes less sense. Like, how do they understand each other? But who cares?
Yeah.
Like Rosetta Stone in everyone's brain, I guess. Harada chip. Okay, Anna versus Bald Bob. Yep.
Yeah. So for anybody interested about a Kunimitsu screen, it's a like 30 seconds in. It's something.
Okay, so down 4-2, down 4-2, or what I think is down 4-2. Oh wow, nice sidewall adjustment. That was really good. Businessman ball. Is that Kingpin? Actually, no. I guess that wouldn't be Kingpin. It would be a white suit. For a second, I thought it was Kingpin. So Witch Anna versus Blue Kingpin, I guess. Oh, nice punish.
Yeah, which I know was a custom in Tag 2 as well, and in I think there's a custom in T6 as well.
Ah,
That's
nice.
mixed up. Oh boy.
Ooh, there we go.
He didn't actually convert to do a combo.
Probably didn't believe.
He was close enough to do just convert straight into a combo, would have killed as well.
Yeah, more than likely. Unfortunately, didn't get it. All right, so swing it. Oh, no punish though. Oh, jab pressure. Man, that wavy, big fat Mishima. That's what Bob is. Like, don't be fooled by his portly looking demeanor. This guy is actually Mishima. Like, no kidding. He's literally got wavy into Hell Sweep, and into what ostensibly is an electric, basically. So, that's Bob for you. Oof.
Nice. Eddie trying to. Oh, beautiful.
Hop Kiku.
Technically, no hop kick is forward free.
Oh.
He doesn't have a hop kick.
He can punch out with twin pistons? That sucks. That sucks for the matchup.
No,
Ouch, he's dead. Wow. Power Cursor can get punished by twin pistons. That is a very important matchup distinction for Eddie. It's really good. So Oracle may think twice about doing it again, or maybe they'll just do it nonstop. Because sometimes it's that thing of like, my opponent just punished me for doing something, I'm gonna do it again.
Nice, good carry.
Is enough to shoulder?
Oh, tries to put that on for.
Oh, no, here we go, Hell Sweeps. Doesn't Hell Sweep nearly as much as Ru Kang, but still Hell Sweeps a lot. Nice dog.
That's
Wow.
The final hit.
Yeah, I'm surprised Eddie committed to the full string.
It is quite surprising, isn't it? I wasn't expecting him to do it either.
Maybe just one test, like to see if Oracle had forgotten, perhaps.
Nice, converting to a full combo this time. Just shy of the wall.
Who backs off? Probably afraid of like a rogue down 4-2 or something. Okay, positioning in Eddie's favor at the wall now. Low.
No punishment forward free.
Hell Sweep. And just
gets another low.
Oh.
It's really difficult to play against play low health versus Bob because there's so many different strings.
Yeah. Lots of low strings, lots of like crazy sort of high mix-up strings. So Bob's he's really tough if you don't know what he's doing, and I think it's particularly tough because so many people in Seven specifically are not used to dealing with Bob at all.
I think even if you do know what he's doing, it's still like you still gotta make the judgment. You still gotta react and recognize what's happening.
Yeah, I mean it's
not easy.
Because like I said, when this big Mishima's wavering in your face and you have to guess, it's hard.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I'm sure someone somewhere, probably on Reddit, is like, yeah, but Hell Sweep is certain frames reactable or some shit.
That's why it's why you don't use Reddit. No one ever knows what we're talking about.
But have you heard someone say that the fucking Hell Sweep's reactable or some shit?
I just listen. I've heard so many bad takes on Tekken on Twitter that I just like. It's a curious one because there's a lot of like especially since like literally the Xiaoyu players. There's a specific few Xiaoyu players. I'm not gonna name any names because I don't want to start beef.
Okay.
But there's a few Xiaoyu players on Twitter that like anytime they make any take, I'm like, oh god, here we go again. There's people don't realize that not everything has to be balanced the same way. That the game has a lot of inconsistencies that aren't just for Xiaoyu. It's like if it's a generic move that fails for most characters, then everyone's relatively in the same position with it. There's a lot of stuff like that. There's a lot of like really weird takes and like downplaying characters. Like just play the game. If you're not playing Gigas, you have no reason to downplay. Like
True.
Like, I get Gigas players saying that because, like, the man's getting just nerfed all over the place for no reason. But, like, so used to while having her issues range and things.
But
like,
hey,
still
listen.
viable.
The fact that Link players at all have any takes is pretty funny if you think about it.
But anyway, to the match.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but nice, gets flown.
So this is Splinter Cell Bob Bob versus a very red, very angry Anna. Oh, nice duck. Twin Pistons punish to the wall. Oh, nice. Keep it in nice and safe. And power crush. Oh, that's big.
Oh boy, damage is gonna stack up now, Bob.
Jesus, that guaranteed flip is the dumbest thing ever. Can I just be biased for a second? That is so stupid. Anyway,
Plus
rage
range.
drive.
Oh,
what a
again,
dick.
low strings.
That was great because you expected either the load come from the roll, but then he just waited, did a different load. That was good stuff. Okay, Wavu. You see that Wavu alone is pushing him to the wall. Like, so positioning is such a big thing in Tekken where you sometimes lose positioning not from getting hit or combo, but just by getting moved by the opponent's movement.
Yeah,
and that's something to be aware of at high level.
It's a very powerful strategy to use as well, because it's theoretically safe as long as you dot guard.
Yeah, 100%. But it's
Nice
one of those
one,
things
bro.
that you consider. Okay, nice. Seems that Oracle's content to play quite safe. I feel like they're afraid to go kind of risky. Oh, nice. There we go. Big counter hit. This is going to be big damage. Ray drive. Yes. Dead?
Yep.
Nice. Fantastic. Optimal combo from Oracle.
Yeah, max damage.
That was
Actually, I
really
think
good.
you could get a tiny bit more damage, I think, but it's difficult.
How much was that? Like 85? 90?
With Rage Drive, that would have been more.
Really
I would have
good.
been near 100.
Near 100. Fantastic. 100 mid-screen.
I think.
I like to see it. More
I
games
don't
coming
remember the
at it.
exact numbers.
Oh
but,
my goodness. Oracle's getting mixed. It's like, like nice combo.
Nice.
Ooh, that was
That's
good.
the guarantee.
Sidewall adjustment.
It should be. Oh, not the sidewall.
That
Would have
was
been off.
fantastic. Amazing sidewall adjustment. Okay, Oracle going for mix-ups, doing what Anna's good at.
Nice.
Nice.
Getting the hop kick this time around.
Yep, cat's on top
From
kick.
my frame. Wide opener.
Okay, push the wall again is Eddie.
No, like
Okay,
Eddie
back.
staying patient.
And backing off. Ooh, just whiff slightly. Yeah, Eddie not taking too many risks because he knows he's almost dead. Nice,
Just
full
like
charge on.
that.
You're finished.
Oracle
Ooh.
keeping himself alive here.
That's what I thought. I wonder if that is meant to be a character, like the red dress with sort of blonde hair. I feel like that's a character from something. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a character from a lot of things, but never mind. I don't know.
Trying to think. I actually can't think of anyone.
Yeah, blonde hair, red dress. Not sure.
I think there's probably a fair few characters with
Yeah,
that
exactly.
sort of thematic.
Yeah, and most of them are in Street Fighter 5. So next game coming up is 1-1 to both players. I think solid stuff from these two. They're very familiar with each other and very familiar with each other's characters, so I think it makes it interesting. It's surprisingly quite clean, not nearly as kind of wild and scrambly as the first few rounds, but that tends to happen when you get later on in the bracket. The higher level players come out and you start to see more defined strategies, which while aren't as exciting maybe visually, they are exciting mentally, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because especially when you understand the game, it'd be see the how they play it out, what kind of decisions they make, that kind of jazz.
Yeah, I think there's a beauty in high level play that is often difficult to explain to people who don't know it, and it's sad because I feel like that is just as important as like the more visually impressive, like crazy, wild, scrambly stuff. I heard a joke once saying that like, there's all these combo videos, but there's no video about good neutral, which I'm like, yeah, that is true. Like you can make
It's
a
called
combo
tournament.
video.
It's called tournament footage.
No, yeah, 100%. But it's like you can make a combo video, but you can't make a neutral video. You know what I mean? Like here's a
I mean,
video.
I can't even play neutral. How do you expect me to do a neutral video?
Yeah, I mean, I listen. I learned neutral from, if you can believe it, Juicebox Abel's video about neutral. That actually taught me neutral back in the day.
I just don't neutral. I just do whatever I want, and if it hits, it hits.
Well,
I'm a simple man. I see a low, I hope it.
that's some good nooch. I mean, I learned nooch from anime, and my idea of nooch was Ragna 5B. That's my neutral. Anyway, so next
I
game.
was gonna say anime has no neutral.
Next game. All right. Ooh. All right. So back to business suit Bob. It's Kingpin from the Daredevil Netflix show when he had the armored suit. Oh, nice.
Getting the cat stance there.
That was really good. Solid damage. Push to the wall. Oh, mix up. Didn't fall for it. Whilst that mix up is very deadly with Anna.
Gets floated. This shouldn't be enough to kill just yet, so he can get the wall.
If he gets the wall, it's gonna be enough.
Doesn't.
Ooh.
Gets the final mix up, but not fully getting the ender just for that mix up.
Hassan chop. Okay.
Staying very patient this round.
Yeah, string check. Solid stuff. Oh, misses the wine opener. Safe strings. Not too many risks from either player. Keep backing off, backing off, backing off.
Yeah, we're keeping it very simple. Very compact here.
Okay, wine opener.
Just you know, one wine opener doesn't want to risk too much. Nice, getting a full.
Yeah, I mean the momentum seems to be in the favor of Oracle, but they're still down one round. So, oh, nice duck on the hell sweep. That was really good. Sidewall messed him up, but that's fine.
Yeah, Eddie kept it short, so he didn't actually put himself at disadvantage after he failed.
That string solo. That's not natural, surely.
Which one?
No, the one that just won that round. I assume it's probably just a mix-up.
I think so. I fully didn't see what
Oh,
the
no,
first.
pretty good 1+2 throw. To the wall. Misses though.
Oracle keeping it simple, very few quick blows.
Nice block.
Doesn't actually go in car.
Oh, nice break. Nice block.
No, not to kill just yet.
Guaranteed back roll. Whoa! What the heck? Oh, never mind.
Catch in the race there. Nice belly.
Why'd that kick whiff? That was wild.
Nice fishing out again.
Okay.
Eddie now.
Yeah, not overextending. Yeah, because he knows he's got the win in sight, so he doesn't want to overextend, which is smart. Sometimes you know if you're going to win, you actually don't need to be too offensive, because sometimes that could ruin you.
Nice, good conversion from Oracle.
And sometimes not being offensive at all.
Mixing up again. Nice, beautiful round from Oracle. Very mix up heavy, making all the right reads, all the right decisions.
Yep,
Going
two
fun
green
around
Marios. Two green Marios. Let's go. Oh, nice float. Oh, still gets the. Oh, I was gonna say if he gets the combo from that. Oh, wow, hitboxes.
Catching a big stub, bro.
Yeah, big rolling hitboxes. Okay, jab, jab. Oh no. One mix does this. One mix, two call, and there's the mix.
There's the hell sweep, ending it with a classic.
Ouch. Eddie moves on. Oracle will have to try again. But good stuff from both players.
It was it was good stuff. Oracle keeping it close as always.
Yeah.
Wasn't making it easy for Eddie. And we've seen that matchup go either way previously. It's always difficult to call because obviously Anna is such an explosive character. It doesn't matter like how unsafe she is because if you get hit by a mix-up, it doesn't matter how unsafe something is.
The true definition of high risk, high reward. It's if you believe in your mix-ups, if you believe you can get the high damaging combos, you may as well go for them.
If you believe it'll hit, it'll hit.
Yeah. And I think that's a good concept in itself. It's the variety, the spice of Tekken. You have all these different types of characters, some safer than others, and some who they get a lot for their big risks, like Anna. But I think that's what also puts a lot of people playing her, puts people off playing her in any kind of real capacity because it's like
I don't think it's the risk. I think it's the issue that the risk is inconsistent. Because like you can do a crouch down to, for example, and
but you don't get a full combo sometimes.
Sometimes you just won't get a full combo, and you have no way to presume when it will drop and when it will actually combo. And there's a lot of like her ranges and stuff. Like you have two different 10 frame punishers because one of them is really good but has no range. The other one has better range but no damage.
Yeah, you're right. That is actually a bummer. I think inconsistencies like that are definitely reasons to put off playing a character. Because I mean, I think most people deal with the usual situation where you're doing a combo and like the end of it's off axis and there's no way of knowing it's going to be. But that sounds like the entire character with Anna, apparently.
Yeah, no, it basically is because like even if you look at her 15 back to 2, you can't use that against the females because they can slap you back. Imagine going to punish someone, and they just give you a slap back.
Yeah, that's
It's-
pretty suck.
It's bad. I mean, at the wall thing, you can get full, or you can get a combo from it. You can micro dash pick up it, I think, as well. But it's rough. The timing's really rough on it. So it sucks because she's such a cool character. She's got a lot of personality, but she could use some help.
Yeah, true. I mean,
I think a lot of people would be very happy to see her a bit more consistent and a bit more.
Yeah, she's a legacy character. She's a classic character and well loved by the community and players. But unfortunately, as you pointed out, for as fun as her risk reward is, the inconsistency is enough to put off potential players. Unless you're like a loyal, unless you're like Badonk or something. So
Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of fun playing her recently because things just happen. I press buttons and people die.
yeah, that's a good feeling.
And she's got like her damage is quite solid, so she is risky, but like you can make people explode.
I feel a similar way about. Oh, sorry, go on.
In Rage, sorry to interrupt you. In Rage, I think the max damage I managed to get off of my combos, I got like 111
Wow.
off of a mid and then 101 off of a low. So like you make a bad decision, you're eating 100 damage regardless. That's with Rage. But,
Pretty good. Yeah. I mean, listen,
that's
everybody's doing 100 these days. It's all good with me.
well, everybody. And then I play Claudio. I mean, Claudio, like you get some nice damage, but you can't get like Hopkick still gets.
I mean, look, Claudio maybe ain't getting 100 damage, but he's getting the extra 30 for mental damage, and I think that's pretty strong, actually.
Mental damage.
Like 70 real damage, 30 mental damage.
That's fair.
So we got Nidime, I don't know. No, Nidime against Eddie.
We've been here before.
Yes, we have, indeed. But that is just the way the cookie crumbles. What bald custom does he have now?
Let's see if Eddie can defend the turf versus the French.
So, indeed. So Steve is another sort of tournament player mainstay. It's interesting. It's a character I feel like I haven't seen in a while either, just like Devil Jin. Is that weird? Where have all the Steves gone?
Where have all the good men gone? I don't know. There's still plenty of like noticeable Steves. I just don't think it's mainly like the lack of tournament season at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
Means we haven't been out that much.
I probably saw me play Steve maybe once, like maybe recent memory, but it's mainly been Paul lately actually. So, all right, first round to Eddie. Bob going to I was gonna say the beach, but it's pajamas, so never mind.
Wait, everything. Who wears that kind of pajamas?
I don't know.
Bob is on some like. I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna question it.
Is this white blood cell Nidime, by the way? If anyone gets reference.
Oh god. I get the reference.
Alrighty then. Oh, nice. Good answer from Nidime using the best rage drive in the game.
And Eddie starting off. Best rage drive? I mean, it's good, but.
Wow, did you see that? The way he stepped him into the corner, that was really smart. And then get stepped back into the corner.
Repositioning him very well.
I mean, talk about we were recently talking about high risk in the sense of Anna, and then Steve could probably be the polar opposite of that. His idea of risk is back one.
I mean, if in doubt, back one your way out. You might as well. It's such a good move. Still very, very viable.
Back one, the kind of move where you do your counter hit move and he does it and you get hit. That's pretty much how back one works. You do your move that meant to counter hit them and you get counter hit.
Yeah, I'll go for forward, which is like 22 frames.
Oh wow, amazing!
Keeping it simple.
Dominant performance.
He's warmed up. He's fully warmed up now, isn't he?
Yep.
He's looking good. He's looking very good.
Really good.
Oh, the technical.
Oh no, the stream dead. Picnic.
Wait, the stream dead?
I know the stream
No,
looks
the
like
stream's
it's
alive.
still
Stream's
going.
alive. I think it's just either our screen share or um.
Oh no, her game crashed. Stupid bald beach
Wait, Tekken
pajamas mob
crashed?
crashed him.
Tekken crashed? Never.
I know, I never. Yeah.
I've never
Dude,
seen Tekken 7 crash before.
listen, no BS. The other day, no BS. The game forgot I had a controller. I'm not making that up. The game actually forgot I had a controller, and I couldn't fucking control anything, even though it was plugged in. And I'm like, what is this? And I had to restart my entire PC for it to remember my controller was a thing that existed. So
You should have checked Device Manager first.
I know I did, and it was there. Like it was recognized by Steam itself. It's Tekken 7 that couldn't see my controller apparently.
I mean, it reminds me of anime games. Plug in a restart again. I miss anime sometimes.
That's a deep cut. It's a deep cut. I mean, I love anime. I mean, I've definitely stepped away from anime games in like any big capacity, because I really used to play that as like my main thing. But I've reconnected with 3D because I think some people know me for anime, but the fact of the matter is, I grew up with 3D games. I grew up with the Bamco fighters, with Soul Calibur and Tekken, and it was only anime that like in my teenage years where I played that. It was like a nice fun distraction, but uh, I don't want to sort of talk shit about the anime community, but I'll be not community, but like anime scene. But like being an anime fan, particularly in EU, is kind of difficult. Like I'll be honest with you, like being an anime player in EU is a little tough. So
Yeah,
what's all say about that?
it's. I mean, it's very nice that this year NGI Revolution is Platinum event, and I've already seen Americans raging about it. Stay mad, kids. It's really good to see. I'm gonna try to help out a Revolution just because I want them to succeed. I want them to like rub it into Americans' face how good the event is.
Yeah, but if only we got
it's always-
Grand Blue sooner.
Yeah, that's true. But it's always a case of Americans often get more tournaments than us. Even in Tekken, like they get very good scene there because the place is massive, but realistically, flying from east to west coast is still easier than flying from America to Europe or vice versa.
Yeah.
So it gets a bit messy, but hopefully the anime scene is because now they have the Daredevil event, which equivalent of dojos, which hopefully allows the scene in Europe to bring every game a bit and compete. That'd be really good.
Like, I mean, I think I'm happy to see the anime scene have like a revival because I feel like it did kind of quiet down somewhere around I mean, I'd say somewhere around BlazBlue CPEX and Guilty Gear Zerd Sign. It was kind of quiet. Like, I mean, obviously Zerd Sign just came out, which was a big deal, but it was kind of quiet. I feel like it was towards sort of Revelator and eventually Unil that the anime scene started like, really hyping up back again. Because I feel like it had a bit of a lull for about a few years, but then I think Unil and Revelator definitely sort of brought it back on top.
Sorry, I've got invaded by a foreign entity.
You are being invaded.
I am indeed the foreign entity. Literally.
Make sure to emote at the invader to confuse them. So no, here's the strat. Emote at the invader, right? And then they're gonna emote back, and then you backstab them. That's how you do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're one of those people. What the fuck?
That's the strat.
Believe it, Patrick. How could you?
No, that's the strat. All right, so we're gonna get our next match going. I believe Eddie won the first one.
Randomized name.
Yeah, Eddie won the first one, and Dime sticking with Steve, of course. And we're gonna see another bald Eddie custom, Eddie custom, Bob custom, same thing. Alrighty then.
Hopefully no crashes this time around.
Yeah, hopefully.
Again,
So
keeping into the suit.
Yeah, Armored Kingpin versus White Blood Cell. Everyone seems to love that King of Iron Fist aura, actually. In fact, true story, I actually bought Season 3 on PC just to get that aura. True story.
Really?
Yeah. I'm being serious. Listen, do you know the amount of customs I have on PS4 that are based specifically around that aura now? Like, I need it. I need it in my life. Oh, wow. Convincing game from Eddie.
Eddie keeping it strong. Also, just notice I'm a free wins.
Yeah, a little bit. Oof. While standing. Gonna get the wall off of this. Wall splat 2. Okay. I'm trying to fight back, getting stringed. First troubles. Knockdown. Low mix, man. Eddie in complete control.
Mixing up those lows at the end of the round very effectively.
He's actually in just complete control, like from start to finish. And I think Nidaim's really gonna have to think very hard to come back. Cause I don't think he's got any decent strategy, especially when you get down 4-2 like that. Boy, to the wall. Eddie in complete cruise control. Why is that guaranteed? Anyway, no bias. I promise. Oh, there we go. Rage drive. Whoa! All right. When was the last time you saw that? That was amazing. Please get the wall.
Oh, getting the full pickup, bro.
No, that would.
He's still alive.
Nice comeback.
Getting him.
Would have been cool if we got the wall, but you know what? We take those. It's fine. Oh, nice break. Whoa. Nice break. That was really good. Scary stuff. Oh, down 4-2. Okay, knockdown. Not quite to the wall yet. Mix. Oh, actually gets hit by the launcher.
Big launch, and Dime is still in this game. Oh, dropping a combo.
No, I don't think you meant to do that.
Ooh, lots of drops here. Nice getting
all part of the plan. Nice, run stomp. Eddie waking up with buttons, not afraid.
Oh, Rage extended top.
Oh, whoa! What? Did he see the future? How did he know? How did he know? I didn't see the rage drive.
Neither did I.
Because when he did it,
he was just blue and already getting hit.
How did he know?
Getting the full string, bro.
That was pretty good, actually. That's like, you know, that's like those like moments, those sort of Twitch replay moments where you see like somebody rage art, but then they get rage arted because you didn't see the opponent's rage art coming.
Oh yeah, because the animation got cancelled, and Eddie, closing out with perfect.
Bodied it with a perfect. That was really cool for a moment there with the amazing read on the rage art, and characters with high rage arts like Jin and Steve. They're actually like 13 frames, I believe. They're actually really fast. They're really fast, but they're high.
I'm not sure if Steve's 13 frames. Jin's is, and Anna's is. I'm not sure about Steve.
Fair, but yeah, they're really fast and they're highs, which I think that was sort of blowing a lot of people up when the game first came out. But then when you realize they're highs, oh okay.
Yeah.
But all right, amazing stuff from Eddie. Dominant performance as usual. So up next, Shirtle. Wow, a prompt in the lobby already. Good job, Shirtle.
He was definitely ready for it. Oh, see Shen in the chat. Welcome, Shen. Hopefully your first attempt went fine. When are you playing me? I want slice of that Lars booty or Katarina booty or Miguel booty. I don't discriminate.
You know, I was watching all the Grand Blue streams. I really do wish that more games had the Arxis style lobbies where it's like you have the arcade cabs and you can just go play anyone. Because in the recent Arxis games, that just makes it so much easier to get matches. And every time I play like non-Arxis
really cool, but at the same time, when the game is dead, it looks really bad.
Yeah, true. I mean,
have you seen BB Tag PC lobbies?
Have you seen Blaze Blue Central Fiction PS4 lobbies? Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I expect more people to play on PS4 realistically.
I know, but EU lobbies. You go to Japan, it's freaking happening over there. It's a party. You know, full lobbies.
Japan still has like proper like.
Yeah, like they love Blaze Blue over there.
Not just Blaze Blue. Like, they have like people that still play Garo and shit like daily.
True. Mark of the Wolves, yeah. No, you're right. But like, yeah, I mean the lobby. No, but even if it's empty, like having it as a feature. I mean, but then imagine that kind of feature for like the big three. Like, you know, like, well, I say the big three. I guess Dragon Ball has it. But imagine if Street Fighter and Tekken had it. You know, that would be like a big deal. With those player bases, imagine these digital arcades for Tekken and Street Fighter. It'd be so good. Like, I think it'd be really awesome. Okay, so we have Shirtle versus Fate X Destiny.
Yeah, I was really happy because I got to finally meet Destiny, like at the Belong event recently.
Oh,
Shout outs to Rukang and Haroon and Amosh King and Gusain and Priv from the Lionhearts Arena. It was a really cool
fair.
event. Some couple trip ups here and there with like seating and stuff. It was really
Uh,
fun. Really enjoyed it. So good
off
on the.
topic. What is this all? What is this all dab to Charlie nonsense? Is there something about Charlie and dabs? Is
Oh,
that, is that
Charlie just dabs a lot, and
I
anytime she comes on screen, she just dabs.
see? 'Cause I guess I didn't see the dab. That's probably why.
She just dabbed next to me.
That's fine. I approve.
I'm vibing. If you like.
No, it's fine. I approve. All right, cool. So, oh, sure. Oh, rocket punch. What? I can't quite see it. What is Faye's
Oh, God.
name? Well, I can't actually see it. What is that?
Charmander, I believe.
Charmander. Okay. All right. So, oh, nice block. Nice block on the low
It's
mix.
the same as this Twitch name.
Fair enough.
Nice, getting the chainsaw.
That low is annoyingly safe for what it is. Like, I really hate that low. I'm not biased, I promise. Oh, wow. Completely just makes that low whiff. It's really good, really great step from Shurtle. Shurtle just backing off. No
Trying to
offense.
bait it. Using the rockets. We've seen Shurtle do that before.
I mean,
It's
is
gonna
this,
actually hit.
is this how you play the Elisa Maven matchup? You just kind of chill out?
Basically.
Interesting. Whoa! She out of there. That was pretty cool. Oh,
Nice,
no, gets
catching
thrown.
out of the air.
Good conversion.
Good stuff from Shurtle so far.
I guess it's interesting because Maven is often considered a character that kind of keeps away, so to see Elisa do it back is pretty cathartic, I must say.
Yeah, you know, you're giving them a taste of her own medicine.
Yep. Elisa Infinite Tech says Dog 0 in the chat. Infinite stage. I mean, infinite stages are built into the bread and butter of Tekken. And I think whereas a lot of people are used to walls in Tekken 7, that was some interesting lag for a second. That's pretty good. But yeah, so while people are used to walls in Tekken 7, like infinite stage is kind of where, I mean, we're joking about it, but like where neutral comes out. Like, if you're actually good at neutral, it definitely shows in infinite stages.
Or you just plays a Phenom like that.
Perhaps.
Shurtle staying very patient. Nice
wow.
option.
Wait a minute.
Oh, gets it.
It's
Still
not
alive.
dead.
Still alive.
Another slow mo?
Oh, that was so many buttons pressed.
Oh,
Down
nice.
3. Unlucky Destiny. I think panicked a little bit there.
Yeah, smart of Shurtle to stay away because in that scramble situation, you saw a few lows and a low jab, crouch jab from Fate, and that in a situation like that, a lot of people would overextend and get hit by, like, say, the crouch jab, for example. So
Yeah.
it was smart of Shurtle to back off. Because I think it's tricky because, like, you know you're so close to winning, so you want to close it out, but then you get, like, crouch jab to something, and if you're like me, the crouch jab pisses you off, and then you can go on to win 5 more games, but the crouch jab's still going to piss you off. But you know, it happens.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. You just gotta deal with it.
I see Punlife setting up a first to 10. You know, it's funny. I was actually recently thinking to myself that I feel like Tekken 7 doesn't have enough like first to 10 type things. Obviously, Kurokura does on his stream, but I feel like I don't see like sort of first to 10 type things very often.
I did my ones for a while and then I had to stop because I got really busy with life. Really.
I see what you mean.
I miss it actually. I want to get back into it because that's what kept me playing at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I think I haven't really done like an actual like first to whatever specifically in Tekken 7, but I feel like I want to. I kind of wish that. I mean, obviously online is built for deathmatch anyway, but I kind of wish that there was like a first to something system that was implemented where it actually counted it like in a meaningful way. Because that's something I actually like about. I mean, dare I say, it, Street Fighter 5 having a built-in first to 3, 5, and 10 system. I think having that set up actually sort of encourage players to craft strategies around that. So if Tekken 7 have something like that, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so next game, Forgotten Realm. Shurtle continuing on, and Fate sticking to Maven, of course. Alrighty then.
We get Forgotten Realm here as well, so you know, it can change the dynamic of the matchup a lot. Can make things play out very differently indeed.
Here we got Beach Maven versus Default Elisa. A nice little parry. Gonna break the ground. Yes, they are. Wow, the combo is still going.
Shurtle's putting a blow down. I've seen some of his optimizations. Oh my god, takes him out.
That an OS? Was that an OS?
I feel like it might have been.
Oh, no break. Does that break the throw? Oh my god, it does. How much damage? Oh no, just the ground hit. Nice block on that mix-up. That mix-up is very tough to see because unlike most sort of snake edges of that type, there's no hit spark animation to give you an idea that it's coming, because a lot of
Nice
snake
big
edges do,
launch.
but hers doesn't. It's the wall. Solid wall damage as usual for Maven. Oh, low mix. Nice dock on the throw. Throw attempt. Standing 4. Oh my god, wow.
Beautifully done.
Turtle's got
Shuttle's
set up for all
really
situations.
proficient in playing that. Very aware of when to press buttons and when not to press buttons.
Yeah, sign of experience. You're just ready for all the situations.
Yeah, precisely.
Nice block. Okay, backs off with the back turn. No mix. Oh, nice standing 4 and great catch. I see Ran in the chat rooting for Shurtle, a fellow Elisa player.
At least the players unite, I guess.
Elisa players like Noel players in Blaze Blue. I'm kidding! I'm kidding! I'm
There's
kidding.
no go that far.
No, that's actually unfair. Sorry. I didn't mean that. Alright, so, oh wow, Shurtle in complete control. One combo, take it. That was really good. What a read. Except he dropped. But that was a really good read, though. Jesus Christ. That amazing sidestep into the wall bounce. Fantastic read from Shurtle. Takes the game.
Yeah, Shuttle again showing why he's so good at online playstyles. You know, he presses all the buttons, but at the same time, also reads people very well and makes the most of it.
Alright, so what we doing? What we doing? Is did I see break? Did I spot break, or we move on? 'Cause I believe losers is going on right now.
Let's do the final still, and then we can take a break after the final.
So also winners finals and break. All right.
So we're gonna have the winners finals between Shurtle and Eddie. But props on Destiny coming up into the semifinals. Really nice result for him, taking out
Yeah.
Pika in the last round. So very nicely done. Good work, Destiny. Good to see you level up, man.
Yeah, it was definitely solid play. I mean, I think Shurtle played that really well. It was interesting to see like the contrast between Shurtle's earlier matches, where Shurtle was way more offensive and aggressive, and this time they were way more defensive, and they really held back because they knew to deal with the Raven matchup, you had to, as you said earlier, sort of beat her at her own game of being defensive, and actually
Yeah.
worked out for her. Okay, so yep, Shurtle versus Eddie for the winners final. Nice to see the bracket progressing quite smoothly. Good job to all the elf staff for getting her done.
Yeah, as always, big shout outs to everyone in the back doing hell of a lot of work.
And a big shout out to our streamcaster Leo, who you can't see or hear, but they exist. You just have to believe.
I can indeed, confirm that she exists.
You gotta believe, chat. You gotta believe.
You gotta believe. Let's see, we're just getting ready to go into that winners finals. I'm curious to see who's going to take it, because obviously, again, we've seen this matchup a lot of times. Shurtle, pretty much every time, really kicking it off every time. And you know, it's curious to see if there's any grudge for her, if there's any sort of when you play someone many times and when you lose to start developing like this really intense sense of wanting to beat them. This is just me.
Hold on. Rob's saying in the chat there's only 1069 in the prize pool, and then he said, "Wait, who did the 69?" That's pretty good. Yeah, how did that happen?
Well, it wasn't me for once.
For once, okay.
I've done it a couple of times.
Dragonov? Wasn't expecting that. Was not
I haven't seen Eddie play Dragonov in a while. I've seen him play Dragonov before, but I haven't seen him in a while.
Does he not like Bob against Elisa? That's Tekken 6 though.
Or maybe he's trying to mix Turtle up.
Maybe we're all getting mixed. I don't know. Maybe there's some secret lore here that I don't know. I mean, is there something about Bob he doesn't like against her? Maybe.
It's hard to say. I guess we're gonna have to find out the hard way.
I think Ren just admitted to putting the 69p into the prize pool.
Oh. Oh, fair enough.
Okay, so far this pick doesn't seem to be working out for Eddie, but it's already early match time, so maybe not. Oh, into the wall. Oh, block stomp. Gets mixed up.
Turtle already going out, fast out of the gate. Nice duck. Okay, small punishing.
Whoa, buttons.
Oh boy. Good conversion. Should be able to carry through the wall here. Nicely done, sidewall. Still a lot of damage. Oh, I'm
my
forward for
goodness.
taking it.
What a reversal. What a reversal from Eddie with Dragunov. That was crazy. Nice duck. Okay, exciting stuff. Oh, he drops it though. Drop the leg. Oh no, gets hit by the mid. Oh no, gets hit.
Damage is slowly
Chainsaws.
stacking up here.
Oh, what the? Did you? He was back turn.
I just give up trying to explain back turns anytime Turtle does something.
Yeah. Kill. Twist the
Nice.
throw. Oh, nice.
Nice
Knockdown.
punish as well. Shows staying very patient there.
So I assume that that
No break.
punish is a just frame for the knockdown. I assume that's how that works.
I'm not sure if it is. I don't know much about Elisa, to be honest. At least not playing her.
Because I know Chloe has a similar move. Oh, doesn't punish the low because it's at a weird angle, so probably hard to.
Oh, catches him floating. I think he's trying to go for it.
What is happening?
Why did all those moves whiff?
What the heck was happening?
Excuse me? Someone call my man Harada?
Oh no, gets mixed up to the wall. Big damage. Oh, solid damage. That's 55%.
Very solid damage. Eddie's
Oh,
I was gonna say Eddie's still has plenty of health, but this is slowly changing.
Oh, rocket punch low. Turtle is swinging.
Oh,
no
big
fear.
trade.
Oh, what a oh, but he's not dead. Oh, that was telegraphed a little
Still
bit.
alive. Oh, just a down for Taker. Eddie's still alive in the game.
I wonder if Eddie could have rage arted that, or probably didn't believe in the armor. The rage job does do a lot of damage, so probably would have been a bad idea. Running two. Probably gonna look for the wall bounce. Nope, doesn't even need it.
Breaks the wall.
Nice
combo.
combo into the wall.
Not enough to kill just yet.
Solid damage.
Okay, down two. And running
two
two straight away.
Amazing. Wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful instant, right, bro?
Nice, amazing job from Eddie using a surprising Dragunov pick. I see Ren in the chat says, who's going to take on the Ren and Stemphy show on the 29th? What the heck is that?
Because there's the Tag 2 tournament. And it's a fair play tournament.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pair
At the
play,
monthly.
huh?
So guys, if you want to play some Tag 2, because there's been the Twitter talk of Tag 2, so come down and play it. I'll probably bring out my Anna that
Lucas,
I've never...
you thinking what I'm thinking?
do you want to team up?
Yep.
Could do it.
These
Might need to
boys ain't
practice
ready.
beforehand.
Yeah, I need to practice as well. No, but I only
Time to
have.
go to Miguel quickly so I can just cheese.
But the thing is, I have Xbox Tag 2. I don't have a. which is fine because obviously it was free on there, but it's just gonna mess up my control scheme. That's more the issue. But anyway, you've never played Tag 2, so it's gonna be a right mess. I mean, I have played Tag 2,
we've played it locally at least, so.
I mean, I wasn't as competitive in Tag 2 as I am in 7, but I did play a decent amount of Tag 2, like when it was out, so I remember a lot of stuff.
I just press buttons.
Lars is a god in that game? Yes, he is. You better believe it.
And then Tekken 7 happened, and the balance was restored.
Yeah, feels bad, man. Feels bad. But hey,
He's such a feels bad man.
No, but hey, listen. His humanity is restored. He's back to full strength now in season 3. Maybe not 6 full strength though.
Yeah, maybe not 6. I don't think we need to go back to that chapter. It was a dark chapter for Tekken.
Yeah, I think he's the strongest version of 7 bars for sure, but definitely not 6. And what is happening right now? What is this? What is this?
I'm not
Is
sure if we're
this-
scared or we're just
Is this
trying
river
to...
dance? Is this sea dance? What is this? Irish river dance.
Nice.
Oh, solid damage.
Eddie
Solid.
has enough space for those long combos now as well.
Just let the hop kick rip. Oh, big launch. Off axis, probably gonna get a clean combo regardless. Amazing damage. Oh. Oh, can he get a conversion off that? Nope. Running 2. Oh, big risk. Big risk.
Nice. Shirtle taking that first round. And he's feeling himself, you know. He's trying to get back into this set, get that game and equalize.
I for a minute there, I thought they were gonna do the river dance for another like 10 seconds again, but I apparently wow, big mix up. Okay, Shirtle in control of this game.
Yeah, he's looking very, very strong.
He was trying to do some rocket punches a second ago though.
But let's remember this is Eddie, so you know he's made bigger comebacks than this before.
That's true.
He's got health advantage this round. Nice, beautiful
Good
block
block.
and punish.
That version much more
Okay.
safe than the stance version. Oh, nice.
Shadow just definitely just popping out that rage vibe. I can do it tomorrow.
Oh, nobody dropped it. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Fortunately happens.
Mid mix. Mid mix again. Oh, gets the pickup. Amazing stuff. Oh, look at the damage on that. Jeez. Solid stuff. Down 4-2. Didn't work. Aha, so just as I suspected, that punish is a just frame for a knockdown, a bit like Rocky Chloe's one. Because in that situation, he didn't get the knockdown. Interesting. Good to know. All right, so 1-1.
Yeah, Shadow bringing it back and looking very, very strong. I'm assuming Eddie's gonna go back to a world stage here.
Mhm.
That's assuming if random allows him. Actually, I forgot that we have a random rule in place.
Oh, right, right.
But definitely, I think the walls would benefit him. Dragonov's wall game is pretty strong.
So I'm curious to see if Eddie wants to go with Bob. I think Dragonov was actually working amazingly in both those games. I actually don't think he needs Bob for this at all. I think the Dragonov pick was a smart pick. You know, no unforced error. Like if you feel that the Dragonov was working, I would say keep doing it. Like I don't think he needs to pivot to Bob unless he doesn't feel confident to win it.
Yeah.
I see the match arena has gone to 1769.
Thank you very much. I need to double check who donated that.
7 whole quid.
And thank you guys for your generosity. It's very much appreciated.
Yep.
Oh, is that Ren? I see. Yep, Ren donating. Thank you very much. And see Lionidas up here cooking
Nice.
Dan Bridges amongst a few others. Dropping the codes in. So guys, do go and drop in that code as well. It is very much appreciated. TNT PC 30 is the code for today. Drop that in. Put some free money into that pot, and you know help us see the players. And while you're at it, sign up for the Tekken monthly.
Yep.
It is on the 29th of February. Should be a good event, just like last time.
I still need to sign up.
I need to sign up as well, actually. But I'm looking forward to it a lot.
I mean, I'm definitely going. Obviously, it's just I haven't signed up.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay, so Bob. I said Bob. Eddie, Bob, same person. Eddie's sticking with Dragonov, actually, as predicted. Jab. Back it up. Oh,
whiffing
whistling.
running too.
Chainsaws are out. Got a block. Nice block on the low. Oh, no, but doesn't go for it. Oh, nice. Wants to keep the advantage with it. Oh, it's a good whiff punish. So in that situation, if you press the button too early, the chainsaws will actually hit you. Long, lingering hitbox. Nice break.
Oh, gets the
Nice
pickup.
Man, what a
He can't stay on the
unique...
ground versus Shirtle. He's so used to picking people up with that.
Oh, isn't that punishable? Oh, I guess it's too slow. Oh, nice duck. Fantastic duck on the standing 4. To the wall. Wow, just going for all the mix-ups. Good block.
Oh,
Nice dog.
beautiful read.
That was a great read. He felt it. He was actually full crouching that entire time. He definitely felt like it was coming.
Yeah, I was very much aware.
That's a timing thing. Like, you're aware of your opponent's habit in that situation, and you call them out. Standing 4. Goes for the knockdown. Oh no, whiffs on the ender. I'm surprised.
Shoto going for down figure. Nice.
Oh no, gets thrown for his throw. Running 2. Standing 4. No duck that time. Oh, nice on the last hit of the strike. Oh no! Oh no! Scramble incoming.
There's a lot of scrambles happening the whole time.
Just hop kick. You see that? Oh,
nice, good approach. Mixing that approach up.
Backs up. Oh, floats, but no combo. Low. Mid mix. Ouch. Down 2, counter it. Good step. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, that was incredible.
That was actually really cool, yeah. To the wall? Yes. Oh, but misses the wall ender. It gets put to the wall and he gets a cycle on the
nice conversion. Women combo goes for straight for a grab.
Yeah, throw mix up. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Got some fantastic things here. Taking the final round here. Remember,
fantastic.
It's
Like co-commentator says.
Hey, it was good. I like
it
that.
was pretty good actually.
It is still first to 2, so you guys do not forget that.
Yep. Oh, nice break. Either way, puts him at the wall.
And again, up forward 4, not enough to kill just yet. Was Faroki. Oh,
nice!
Whiff.
Oh, whiff completely. Didn't even duck it.
Down 3, Shuttle, Rage Drive expended.
One
more
mix.
thing would kill him.
Breaks it.
Eddie Rage down forward 4. Nicely done. Keeping it very simple.
Nice, fantastic stuff.
Just like that. Eddie banking on the spot in the winners finals.
Eddie.
And we will be cutting to a quick break for the time being. Yeah, I think it's 5 or 6 minutes, so guys, you have enough time to grab yourself a drink. Sign up to Elf Monthly on the 29th of February. Sign up should be open now. It's £13 entry. So go do that and go to our Twitter profile and answer the Easter egg related question. If you do that correctly, follow instructions correctly, you will be in for a free entry to those tournaments. So
yep,
go ahead, do that, and we'll be back with you very, very shortly. Stay tuned.
See you in 10 minutes.
Now we're back. Awesome.
Oh, we're back.
Welcome back, everyone. We are back for the losers portion of the bracket now. About 4 or 5 games left of today, so hopefully we should close it out in good time. And we still have plenty of solid players around. We still have Nidam and Kuni, so the French are going to be fighting amongst themselves. Fate Destiny versus Oracle, so he's trying to keep up the British flag flying here. With Shoto waiting in the losers finals. So let's see who's going to survive. Are the French going to dominate? Britain persist.
The nature of the losers bracket is always quite intense because this is the fight for survival, whereas the winners bracket is the fight for supremacy. The fight for survival is a whole different entity because these people want to stay alive. You lose this, you're done. The nature of a double elimination bracket means that in the losers, this is your last chance to redeem yourself. So often we see some of the most interesting comebacks.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Because it's different. Like above the water, it's like you're fighting very hard to stay on top of things, literally. But beneath the water, it's like you got to learn how to swim real fast. I think they're different kind of stresses. I think sometimes people think that the losers bracket is inherently harder, but honestly, like both of them are difficult for different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, it's still. I think losers bracket puts a lot of pressure on the person. It's a lot of unnecessary pressure. Because if you keep yourself alive, you have that sort of lifeline that you can rely on. Even if you make some mistakes, you can give yourself enough time to collect yourself and reevaluate things, calm down and do things. But otherwise, if you're in losers, you don't have that option. You don't have that comfort or the ability to do that. You just have to go at full speed and not give up. And if you make a mistake, you've got to adapt instantly.
True. Anyway, I see that both these women brought ballistics with them, if you know what I mean. That is an ancient joke. That joke is ancient. Anyway, all right, let's go into it. It is Maven versus Anna.
Indeed, it is. I wonder how this matchup plays out because I played this recently, but I'm curious to see how it plays up.
Yeah, in fact, I don't think I've ever seen this matchup like ever. Okay, getting into nice step. Oof, teleport. Oh, wow, that was a really fast whiff punish. Like she closed a lot of distance in a short amount of time.
Nice, good launch.
Okay, the wall's a little bit far and at a weird angle. Oh, still got it. Nice. Fantastic. Teleport low.
Destiny still rage. One comes enough to take it.
Oh no, that put her in the corner.
Trying to fish for that forward 4. Very hard to whip punch. Oh my god, wait.
That's gonna be... Wow, that was crazy. I've never seen that.
That's gonna be basically unscaled. Might be enough.
No,
Oh, just
no,
fire.
didn't think so. I had a feeling that low wouldn't do nearly enough. Oh, jumping.
Nicely done. Goes for the jump.
But I've never seen that combo in my life. That was really cool.
Actually, never have I think.
Low?
Usually people these get the screw and then go for the rage.
Yeah.
So it's something different.
I think the value of going for launcher into rage, especially when you're low health, is actually pretty understated. It's one of the annoying things with Tekken 7 where there's no way to test low health rage damage because the game doesn't let you do it. But it actually does a lot of damage.
Oh,
whoa!
That was nice. Gets the slide afterwards.
Just a low check afterwards. Twister, just on the floor. She's back turned! Wait, does that work?
Land.
No! I didn't think so, no. She was fully back turned. There's no way that would work. Hell sweep.
Still ending it, but damn, come on, drops.
That would have been very, very cool if that had worked like that. But as we know, back turn doesn't give you real combos most of the time.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you gotta be ready for that. And with Anna's famous inconsistency, you just just gotta take it.
That's true. And I should clarify it. Back turn on the wall, back turn neutral. Obviously, you get like crazy combos with it, but back turn at the wall, you don't really get anything.
There's some cards that can play off of it still, but not many.
Yeah. Okay. Time marches on. I used to love when the Street Fighter 4 commentator said that.
Oh, just catching him off CD1 could have been dangerous.
Actually being very patient, actually, but then gets the launcher.
Yeah, for the most part, you gotta be really careful. You don't want to get caught. So give around a.
Is his prefix Poke Gang? Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Poke Gang. Alright, Poke Gang Charmander. Oof. Oh man. Oh, that damage. That's 60% at the start. Oh, big power crush.
The damage really stacks up, and you know, now Oracle's so low, it's not having rage, you gotta be very careful. Can't really afford to make any sense.
Check the
Oh,
wall.
nicely done.
Completely
Not gonna be enough to kill, might be able to have to carry to the wall. Yep, against the wall. This should be enough to kill now.
Hip check. Nice. Solid. 2 rounds each. The final round, Hammerhead at nighttime, which is dangerous because that's when all the monsters come out. Luckily, we got the homies, the Crown Guard nearby.
Indeed, nice.
Oh, it doesn't finish the string. Big what? That was unfortunate. It just whiffed completely. That sucks. When you block the low and your launcher misses, that's awful.
it happens, but you know, it's what you got to deal with. It's unfortunate, but inconsistencies are gonna happen, especially between cards like this.
Yeah, that is amazing read on the full crouch 2, and then just your launcher whiffs.
And you gotta deal with it. You gotta take the L. It's sad. It's very sad.
Yeah, he's gonna be kicking himself. I mean, because the thing is, that was the right option. Like, some people think, oh, shouldn't he have done something better? No, that was the option to do, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Bummer. What a bummer. All right, well, they're gonna try again. Continue on. So, I assume that Fate doesn't have any other characters, really? Like, no pocket?
He's got Kazumi.
Kazumi, okay.
If I recall, he should have Kazumi.
CP Skills in the chat asks, how often are these tournaments done? I believe it's bi-weekly? Is that right?
Monthly now.
Monthly, right.
Online are monthly.
Online, yeah, so the TNT online series is monthly.
It's every second Thursday of the month. Just because they used to be bi-week.
Bi-weekly was
with
rough,
breaks.
sure.
Yeah, it was just, you know, getting a commentator every time. We all have our own separate lives. I had a product that I helped develop, release in that time, in like the last few months, so I just couldn't devote that much time.
Yeah.
And man started going gym, so trying to get the games.
I must say, it's pretty cool art for both Anna and Maven here, I must say. I think some of the alternate character card arts are actually really cool.
I think Anna's got some really good ones. Like, I genuinely think she's got really, really good ones.
Definitely. Is that which Anna I see? Yes, it is. Which Anna crackling with power. Oh, counter for it.
Which Anna is this?
Which Anna? Indeed. Versus business suit.
He's trying to cast a vortex. Nice for.
Looking like an agent from Matrix. Oh, going downstairs. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of damage. What? That's all guaranteed? That's real?
Oh boy.
Nice.
And look at the damage stacking back.
Already used the screw though, so just gets a mid-ender. Oh my goodness. You thought the low wasn't coming. You were oh, that hits grounded.
Oh, just missing the whiff punish on that.
I didn't believe. Oh, just the way drive. Oh,
down forward one, nicely done. That was so much.
Yeah, not looking good for Fate. Oh, counter 4. Oh, and then gets the combo.
Oh, dropping the combo.
Make a crouch jab. Keep him in check. Sometimes you just gotta do a crouch jab. It's really good.
It is really good. It's, you know, it's an option that works against basically everything. Good interrupt, safe. Just cannot get too predictable.
and
Well.
it tilts me off the planet.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm always sometimes like, what? Crunch over. Why are you like this? What?
Oof, nice launch. Close to the wall. Hip check. Because positioning keeps her in front of the wall instead of behind it. Usually Anna goes behind if the hip is at the end of the combo.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was really good. Really good crush. Oh, getting mixed.
Oh, jumping is
Wow.
happening a lot.
That was kind of scary. Like, she just kicks in the midair and suddenly Maven appears and just falls out of it. That was a little bit, like, terrifying. Witchcraft. Literally, in this case.
Nice, can sweep. Anna in rage now. Oh,
Ooh, nice dodge.
nice break.
Nice tech. Oh, Oracle is making all the good decisions. Fantastic stuff.
Could be a lot of damage if he uses rage.
Ouch. Oh, not even the
Goes
slap.
straight for the mix-up, doesn't go for the max damage.
Smart. Probably
You,
wouldn't have killed.
you don't do slap anyway most of the time. You cancel into booty.
Ah, I see.
That's max damage.
I assume that's harder.
It's a little bit harder because we
Did
actually
you
have to crouch cancel, but
Did you see that jump?
that was a reflow.
Yeah, but that jump back launch, that was fantastic. That was so cool. It's
Oh.
cool to see people do.
man.
Wow, that step! Oracle is playing so good. Literal
Oh.
witchcraft.
No punish Oracle, massive health lead, up for.
Oh. Momentum. Oh, big risk with the while standing one. Oh,
Big
low.
sweep.
Okay, what mix is going to be after this? Low. Oh, mid check.
Oh my
Oh
god,
my
what a whip
goodness.
punish catches back free.
Dude,
Recovery.
Oracle must be kicking themselves for that one.
That was
What?
crazy. A back free recovers pretty fast.
I mean, but it sucks because they have one hit left, so you don't want to overextend, but then you get killed for not even doing anything. Like, that happens sometimes. Okay, mid option.
CD1. No punish and 4 for 3.
Yeah, but now Oracle's at the health deficit after all that effort. Oh, it gets
Nice one.
rocked and punished probably this time.
See,
Oracle
Anna
might lose this.
does. Oh boy. Destiny.
Nice
big-
block.
He's still up.
Oh.
Catches him
Oh.
this time.
All that
Destiny's
from
staying
not
alive.
closing it out. Yeah, all that from not closing it out with one hit left.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. It really comes back to haunt you. Unless you close it out, you will suffer.
It's tough because it's like, here's the thing. You think just one down forward one or down two or whatever, that's all you need, right? But sometimes even that's too risky because you're afraid. You think they might just launch me. They might press a button. They might do a low that
might
gives
be
them
out of
some sort of
range
momentum.
with
Yeah,
my
exactly.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of what ifs and to make a decision. That's gonna be universally good. So sometimes you just gotta make a decision and hope for the best.
Because it's like, and also rage is a factor because if this was any other Tekken, you would just pressure them to death because what are they going to do? But rage being a factor. I mean, look,
He's gonna rage out you.
yeah, like I'm sure you've all seen scenarios where people do like their strongest mid and the rage art absorbs the entire thing and kills them. You know, it happens. So that's why everyone's scared to pressure when rage is out.
People have seen the low high clip at this point, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you
That's a
throw out a
huge
powerful,
rage
safe mid, and your rage art just absorbs it and kills. Like, listen, I'll never forget, way back in 2017, doing a running three to an Asuka, and she rage arts, and it slow-mo absorbs the running three, and I get rage arted and died. That annoyed me so much. I was like, why? Like, the mechanics of it are stupid because on counter hit, running moves are supposed to do even more, but the armor absorbs the initial hit, so counter hit never happens.
It's super armor as well.
Yeah, exactly. So it actually absorbs the initial hit, making it worse than a regular hitting running move, not even a counter hit running move. That's why.
If you saw anytime somebody tanks a running 2 on like as a power crash as a rage,
Yeah.
holy shit, so much damage.
Yeah.
Even on armoring.
Yeah, because
crazy.
Yeah, because it literally gives them extra damage because you actually made their health less. Okay, oh wow, there's a lot of red on screen. Back turn, what you get from that? Oh, okay. Mid check. Low.
Destiny going very fast here. I love how we might color match the outfits here as well.
Yeah, I know, right? That was pretty cool.
Couples outfits.
Collusion, no, I'm kidding. So Oh no, it's a shame because Oracle had
Nah, it's
basi-
unblockable.
Oracle cleaned out. Oh my goodness.
He's feeling himself. He's in his head.
Yeah. No, because Oracle had basically closed it out. It's mental damage. He basically won. One hit away from winning the set, which is one more hit, and then now they might lose the entire thing.
And now we're playing Marvel.
Oh my goodness, that was cool. King jumping low,
Nice.
teleports out of
Mario.
there. Okay, going for the mix. Well, here we go to the wall. This is where Anna excels. These mix-ups. Oh boy, went for the low.
Yeah, gets hit by the low. Gotta be very careful here. Naima really like, on the back foot. I mean, one launch. Yeah,
What the?
that's that.
How? Where?
Wait.
What?
That combo.
What?
I'm sorry. What was that combo?
Oh, yeah, I don't.
I don't know if he panicked or what happened. I'm pretty sure that's not a legit combo.
I don't know. That's weird. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you just brain fart. Sometimes you actually just brain fart. You just like do a
If he
stupid combo.
If he just did CD1, CD1, screw, and it would have been enough kill, especially with claw break.
Okay, right to the wall. Oh man. Oh, that is all guaranteed. That's really good. 45%. Oh, what a mix!
Oh, spot.
He backs off. Oh no, gets launched. That's gonna be really big if they can get the wall. Oh, not quite. Never mind. Doesn't finish the string. Oh, mid mix, smart. They've gone low quite a
Very
few
good
times. They've gone low quite a few times. They had to mix it up. Nice. I think Oracle's cranking up the offense because they realize that they are facing, you know, elimination basically. So they have to do it now or never.
Yeah, you either step up or you die, bro.
Oh no, that's not a good sign. That's already one for the grave getting low parried. And that's it. Whoa, good thing
Nice
staying
jump
down.
over, trying
Smart.
it.
Yeah, because that jump over leads to back turn mix up, so smart to stay down. The way to deal with back turn mix ups is you have to hold forward, not back. It's very weird. Oh, what? Wake up full crouch, dude. Alright. Oh, not quite enough. Oh, gets her standing up.
And just like that, we're going to final round.
Yeah,
for
final
here
round.
For a while.
Jumping low. Oh, wow. That was excellent spacing on that mid. Oh, and then just gets launched. That's not good. Big damage.
Stacking up.
Got lucky the wall didn't hit right. Nice tech. Do it again. She can't punish it. That's the strat. That's the second time it's happened. Do it again. Oh no, that's not good. What?
Forward 4. Oh my god. Destiny so close.
Oh,
And he takes
no. But dude, did you see that? That was the strat. She can't punish it. She cannot consistently punish the full crouch dude. Just keep doing it. Like I would have kept doing it. Like clearly, it's like it's she can't punish it. So. No. Not only can she not punish it, she does an unsafe launcher. It's like perfectly executed. Like that's your whole plan.
It's just up forward 4 is a weird move.
That's a little bit like, you know, forcing like a Brian to do a while standing one, for example, and ruining him for it. That's like the best thing. Like they don't know that that move is not unsafe.
I just really don't like the fact that up forward 4 recovers so fast.
Mm,
I feel like it recovers a bit too fast.
yeah, a little bit.
It's a cool move, but why does it recover so fast?
I don't know. Yeah, it's.
I don't think you can really whiff punish it, or maybe like jabs if you're lucky, but
I'd say something along the lines of you have to like preemptively like buffer a move.
you have to expect them to do it, and then.
Yeah, but even then, you're risking that they will actually be safe, and you do a punish, and then you'll get punished. So you know.
Yeah. I mean, you're also risking the fact that they're gonna do it. If you try to punish preemptively.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do up forward 4. You try to punish, they do up forward 4 again. You know what I mean?
So there isn't really a way to deal with it. You just let them do it. And the amount of times I've seen Phantom just like start jumping around, just up forward, up forward. It's curious.
Cyan the Sheep said nerf Raven. I don't know about that, but fair enough.
I think she's fine. She does a fair bit of damage, but
I think they would nerf Gigas again before they would nerf Maven.
You know the worst thing about what you just said is we know.
They probably what?
That's
Sorry,
the worst thing about what you just said is the fact that you're probably not wrong, and they will take it.
they probably nerf
Sorry,
Gigas again. Yeah.
I know.
Did-
I'm not
am I-
sure how I feel about that.
Am I Justice Stradamus? What? Gigas?
Wait, is this Goonie?
Yeah. How?
Yeah. Okay, that explains it. Yeah. That makes sense.
I saw the future. Speaking
Goonie plays Gigas TNT. And he played Paul, he played Gigas, he played a fair character. So
Fair enough.
he's a man of many characters.
Gigas. I mean, for as much as people joke about Gigas, the fact is, if you don't know the matchup, you're gonna die. Like actually, like Gigas is one of those characters. If you don't know the matchup, you're actually just gonna get rolled. Like you're just gonna get rolled.
Some of his animations are really weird. Like you don't like if you don't know what to duck.
Like when he hits you with the bullhorn and you lose like 40% for no reason, you're like, what happened?
Yeah, I was like, oh, he's low tier. What?
Okay, to the wall. Not quite. Oof. And what is this like West End theater show Steve costume? What is this? Oof,
no.
goes low.
Goonie trying to space out.
Chops the leg.
Look at
Keep blocked.
how patient Goonie's playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's just waiting for a moment to whiff punish.
And no reason. Yeah, no reason to overextend.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice low parry. Probably gonna be enough. Yep. Oof,
Nice.
those ground
Very
pounds do a ton.
Yeah, the scale slightly differently as well. For now, like we're technically a combo.
Oof, that down too. That like hammer, like it's like banging the table. Oh, solid damage. Oh wow, that did not look right. Something about seeing his character model fall down that quickly does not look right. Oof, weird trade. Yep, Gigas. Chen, you watching Gigas right now? It literally one rage drive throw. Oh, he tried it. See, I was gonna say one rage drive throw will kill him. He actually tried it, just as I said it.
Hey, it's a good option. Nice, back one. Catching the back two from Gigas.
My co-commentator is currently dying, dying from.
I was just yawning. I'm sorry. I didn't have much. Even
Sorry.
less
Oh!
than usually.
Lots of jumps going on. Dragon Ball.
Nice, I'm back two. Facing out.
Push to the wall. Lots of pressure. Rage drives coming. Right about now. There it is.
Oh.
Yep.
Wait.
What the fuck was that? What do you mean?
He just went past him.
He went under his short, stupid red legs and went behind him.
He was like, oh no, see you guys. Peace. I'm gonna go elsewhere.
Okay, rage drive's coming again. There it is. Oh, knockdown. Okay, final round, first game. Low.
Just
He
keep
backs off. Yeah, the simple perks sometimes are all you need to just get some kind of advantage. You don't really need to go for big risks. You can kill someone probably with the same move if you do it 10 times. Was that a hop kick? Was that Gigas hop kick? Weird. Never seen that in my life.
Two. Oh.
Oh no, could have launched it. Oh,
nice.
down
Down two.
probably dead? Nope, not enough.
Not enough. Just about so close. Just one down forward, one and one drop. Oh, down forward.
I was gonna say probably needs 2 combos to kill Gigas in that situation. Didn't work out for Nidime, unfortunately. Goody takes the first game.
I just scrolled over to my Twitch sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
See Mirio streaming, and the title is Leroy Mains, you're still wasteman.
Yeah, so it's a Devil Gaijin who asked in the chat about is this on PC and PS4? It's PC currently. There have been PS4 ones in the past, but it's PC currently.
Oh no, he was asking Shanafan.
Oh, first 2 series.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was asking Shanafan.
Never mind. I thought they're asking about TNT. Never mind. My bad.
It's okay. Yeah, so the winner of this will be going to play Destiny, and then the winner of that will be going to play Shadow, with Eddie still waiting in the finals. We are slowly closing it all up. So obviously, French v French team, country kill.
Country kill? That sounds
Yeah.
awful when you say it like that.
Yeah. Probably
fight-
not the best
To
connotation.
fight for the whole country, like the end of like a freaking game or something. Like Call of
France will
Duty.
literally cease to exist
Yeah, you know what I mean.
if we don't win.
Like
uh,
RPG bad ending.
French.
Yep.
But we'll see. It's close. It could definitely still swing either way.
Yo, why did Ultimisha turn into a lion at the end? What the hell? Sorry, sorry, it just came to mind. Like FF8, what a weird game. Like, why did she turn into a lion at the end? Anyway,
Spoilers?
so okay, so stick in with the same characters, of course. Change the Steve costume a little bit. Back to White Blood Cell. Oh, he just gets counter hit. Just ran up. That's off axis, but I assume he still gets a combo. Wow, almost to the wall.
Gives him a taste of his own back one.
Ouch. Charge fist miss. Didn't commit to it. Maybe could have got a wall spot.
That's the thing.
Oh, wow, that was just the tip too. Oh, but he drops it. No punish on the get up kick. Oh, hits the wall, but not clean to get a combo. Low.
Facing out. Oh,
Low high mix. Low. Oh, and just gets up with the mid.
nice. Steps on his toes. Decent rage now. Just gives him the shoulder. Interrupting him. Nicely done. You gotta know when to interrupt that pressure. You don't want to be dealing with it if you can avoid it.
Oh, wow, that's a combo. I've never seen that before. That was really cool. Oh, wow. Oh, nice punish. Nice punish on the whiff parry. Ducks into the wall. 2 games off for Goonie. Looking very convincing for Goonie, actually.
Nice. Getting the wall spot as well. The damage that can do, you know.
Oh, nice launch. Wall. Oh, nice carry.
Big launch.
Whoa, strength. Whoa, he sidesteps. That was cool.
Oh my god, that was a beautiful stab. Including the sway.
I don't think he meant to jump there. if you see a jump in Tekken, oh, no super!
I just realized I had the wrong window open and I was looking at the stream back.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were like...
I was like, wait, why am I so delayed? I was like, it said jump and there was no jump on screen. I was like,
Yeah.
excuse me?
And the thing is, I was gonna say that like if you see someone jump in Tekken, they probably didn't mean to do that.
Unless you're playing me, in which case it's fully intended and I have the plan to punish with that.
Let me guess, jump while standing too.
No, just jump neutral hop kick.
You motherfucker!
I did it before Kuro made it cool.
I thought it was something like relevant, like jump while standing too or whatever. Because that
No, because people still try to punish. So he just gets the launch.
Fair enough.
It's a bit mad, but
I mean, but I say that they didn't mean to jump unless they are playing Akuma Geese Eliza, in which case they definitely meant to jump. Obviously,
yeah, that doesn't count. It's not. Well, still a jump, I guess, but the jump is a lot less risky because normal characters in Tekken don't really have many options when they're in the air.
Yeah.
Whereas those have options that can still combo.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, I guess the only jump technically that most Tekken characters do is like a delayed hop kick, for example. That's like the jump you would see.
But you generally don't do a neutral unless you mean. There is a way to make it safe, I think. There's a way to make it like -9, depending on the hit, but then it doesn't launch. I think it loses launching properties.
And also,
but you can cross up with it sometimes.
I know it pisses off Chris, Harley Chris, another elf staffer, but it's actually Lucas's fault that I delayed hop kick so much. So if you want to blame anyone, blame him.
Why is it my? Oh, is it because I started doing it?
No, because you did it, so I thought I'd do it too.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, I live to lead by example, I suppose.
it's like because it's not like I could learn anything else from Claudio. You know what I mean? It was just one of those things of, oh yeah, I have a delayed hop kick too. I guess I should use it. Like that was one of those things where I thought,
amazing neutral.
yeah, I thought, oh, all right, that's a thing that exists. I may as well use it.
To be
'Cause-
honest, I've been doing this for a while. Like I do a neutral hop kick with punish.
Yeah,
I'll sidestep, jump anticipation because I knew they're gonna whiff, and then get the whiff punish. Like I still get people going like, wow, that's a hell of a like an for punish, but it's more damage. And if you do it,
the
you know, it
delayed
works.
hop kick is surprisingly safe for what it is. That's one of the weird things about it, but it's because it has such a long startup.
It's the same as a normal hop kick generally. So it's 13, unless you get the weird version that doesn't.
True. All right, so Guni versus Fate Destiny. Oh, our backs up. Oh, see, I like that. I think they tried to punish with 1-2, but I think they realized she could teleport out of it, so they stopped. That was very smart.
Yeah, keeping it simple, and Guni adapts very well to all kinds of players.
These characters are very shiny. I just realized.
They are very shiny. Metless as hell. But Fate Destiny's gonna have a really, really tough battle here. Guni's such a strong player.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to play optimal. He can't really rely on gimmicks here.
Yeah,
I don't know how
punish.
many Ravens there are in, so I'm not sure
That's
how
fair.
Guni is.
There's no punish on that down 2 from Gigas, which is it's actually unsafe. It used to be safe, but now it's unsafe. I think most people aren't ready. It's a fast move, well, 15, but there's a lot of people just aren't ready to punish it.
Yeah.
Wow, gimmicks. Gimmick. Is it a gimmick if it worked? It's a real question. Yeah, it's still a gimmick.
It's a gimmick if it stops working after a while. That's the definition. It's the definition of a gimmick. If it only works a few times,
Yeah, I mean, if it's in your character's arsenal and people get hit by it, then why not?
then it works. Yeah.
Oh wow,
Fair
that
game.
low is actually quite unsafe. What a weird combo. I don't think they meant to do that. 1-2 for the punish. Oof, man, there it is again. Pow, just the hammer, pounding the table. Ooh, all right.
Gotta
If
be
it-
very
if it-
careful here.
Oh, so that move that they just did, that big punch, that is also an unsafe launcher. Oh, nice, ready for the throw.
Trying to snake
No,
dash into his
didn't punish.
face.
Oh, didn't punish his punish.
Gotta be
boy.
careful. Oh, there we go. Slides in with.
It's so weird to see a Giga slow slide like that. So weird.
It is really weird, isn't it? It's just
Oh,
like
that-
what's happening.
Down 2. To the wall. Oh, he misses the ender again. Keep him at the wall though. Oh, counted for nothing. Oh, down 2 again. Man, that move is devastating. Oh, a 1-2 for the wall carry. That was pretty cool. I do like that move. That move is cool.
See, I think what we're seeing here is that it's difficult to play against someone like Goonie on like line gimmick. As a card attack, it's very difficult to win against someone like Goonie. He's very patient. He doesn't really press buttons without like knowing what exactly where he's trying to go.
Yeah.
And he knows the game very well. So it's very difficult to like play against someone like him with that sort of thing in mind.
Yeah, 100%. I think a lot of people often struggle with offensive play because it's tough getting smothered, but defensive play, the opposite extreme, like that sort of the cold to the hot, that's actually just as difficult, if not more difficult for other reasons.
I'd say defensive play is more difficult than offensive.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Like defensive play,
it requires more knowledge.
yeah, it's very hard to open people up. It's very hard because you don't know when like they're gonna crack in their defense. Like it's tough. You gotta wait.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Oh, I see JRH. Hi, hopefully your Kia stuff arrived fine.
5 hours to assemble. Oof.
And hi, Genuine as well. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat for a little bit.
Isn't an IKEA? Aren't you supposed to just be able to plug it in and screw it? Isn't that it? Like, why did it take 5 hours? Were you building a friggin' castle or something? IKEA castle? Maybe.
Who knows?
Okay,
Imagine
so...
if you could have like assemble your own.
Oh.
I'd like that. I'd like to assemble my.
Yeah, true. Port-a-fort. Fortnite. All right. There's a Fortnite reference, everyone. Anyway, so next game.
Okay, boomer.
Oh boy. So
I'm only allowed to make that joke because you're older than me.
yeah, I know. So next game. Let's see if Fate X Destiny is able to do anything about this game, because I feel like he was really just getting dominated in that game. I feel like there wasn't much they're able to do. I mean, how here? This has been a night of interesting matchups, right? Maven against Gigas, like that. How unique is that? Like I've never seen that. 100% never seen that.
It's difficult to like find that sort of matchup anywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, like I can't.
It's just not something you see given how unpopular both characters really are, especially Gigas.
I think you probably only see it if you watch, say, like a net play stream of someone who played these characters, but you would almost never see it in a tournament. Maybe you'd see it in pools. Maybe.
Yeah. You see some
Oh.
Gigas drowning somewhere.
Yeah, unless it's like Yojin Boy, in which case, you know, he'll get
He's
also
drowning
get it.
everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And there'll be that one Maven who showed up for like their first turn ever, and they get rolled by Gigas. Oh, big launch.
Be like, hey guys, Raven got boobies now, play him.
Oh man, you got a Vice City Maven.
Love Tommy Versetti.
Oh, nice whiff. We've punished that.
Nice punish.
Nice whiff. Sounds like a thing.
Yeah. Sounded a little bit like that.
Nice whiff. And I wasn't thinking of it.
Nice whip, bro.
Oh, mix.
Oh,
Oh,
but it's unblockable and jumps on him.
They tried to parry it. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Interesting. Just raw down 2 from range. Careful. One combo is going to take Gigas to the wall and take at least most of the health bar away, so he's being very careful not to.
Oh, big whip. No punish.
Low. Backing off. Oof.
Be really careful here.
He's just throwing out the
Goody's just throwing things out, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's funny because he's defensive, but I think he's kind of getting flustered with not being able to get anything done, and the time's ticking down too.
Perhaps, but you say that.
Nice. Oh.
What a read! Not getting the full launch.
I mean, it happened so suddenly. Maybe they thought it was just a regular low, because sometimes that happens where you didn't expect it to be a big low, so you just do like a basic punish.
Yeah.
And my Alexa went off weird. Alexa, ain't nobody talking to you. Okay, go away. Oh, no break in the throw.
Jeff Bezos is listening. Jeff Bezos is just shooting into TNT casually.
He's listening to a million people at once with his big brain. I love how I said a million. Sorry, a billion people at once. Oof, nice hit. Oh, whoa! That low made him fly away. What a weird interaction. Oh, just whisked it down too. But nice break in the throw though. Okay, that should definitely be enough.
Should be enough. Hopefully.
I was gonna say, bar anything horrible happening.
Yeah, if we curse him, it's not our fault.
Oh, slow mix. But fighting back. Oh, nice 1-2 punish.
Nice.
Knockdown.
Down back 2 as well.
Convincing for Goonie, this might be it.
Yeah, Goonie looking really strong. If he gets another wall splat, it could be it.
Oh, too big of a risk, but no big punish though.
I think he was expecting the wall, but Goonie still managed to clear out, and he'll be going up versus the one and only Shurtle playing as Alyssa, we assume.
Yeah, so that was it for Fate X Destiny. Amazing run by them. Really strong Maven players, you can clearly see. So good shout out to them for coming out and trying. Of course.
Yeah, no, very, very good competition. I mean, at this rate, Phantom's gonna have rivalry.
There's always next time. So up next we got Shurtle in the unenviable fight to get to grand finals, because this is tough. You thought the bracket was sweaty. This is where the real sweat begins.
I wonder if his arms are heavy, knees are weak.
Mom's
Tekken
spaghetti. Pretty much. Let's see. Why is there a Kuma? Does he play Kuma as well? I guess he does.
Wait, who?
What's his
Oh,
name?
Goonie.
Yeah.
I've never seen Goonie play Akuma, but I've seen him play plenty of other cards. There's just that I could definitely see this.
Pocket Akuma, perhaps. See, that's not something like you can casually do, because I think for as much as people complain about Akuma, like you can't have a pocket Akuma unless you're actually good. Like that's not a thing that happens.
I mean, if your execution is good enough, but it's very execution based. You can't really just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna play Akuma. You know, you need to know the character. I need dub. I think
Shurtle in the chat.
Huh?
Shurtle in the chat says he random infinite. I can prove it if I need to. Shurtle, naughty, 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 naughty Shurtle. It's weird, right? He's got an infinite every time. Isn't that weird?
Well, the thing is, Goonie plays a lot in in a very neutral way. So
Yeah,
even
so
so we're gonna see how effective this stage actually is for Shuttle.
I mean, okay, so we got 1930s Elisa versus a monster, effectively. Monster from a Deus Ex game. Oh, nice parry.
But he's not even scary anymore. No one's gonna be scary when you nerf him this much.
Oh, just go for the string even though the combo didn't work. So it seems that Shurtle's opted to go for offensive, actually. I'm surprised. I thought he was going to play defensive. Wouldn't that actually work better against Gigas in this situation?
I mean, Shuttle's known for his offense. The way he plays Alyssa definitely suits that.
Oh,
So
there we go.
it's not
Rocket
that
Punch.
surprising.
Okay, listen. Visually, how can he duck that? Like, actually visually. Not game mechanics. How can he visually duck that Rocket Punch?
It's Tekken 7.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
Yeah, true. Nice block. Oh, whoa! There he goes again, see? Just right through his hitbox. Nice block on the low, but no punish. He tried to do the whiff into the thing. He's still doing it.
3 seconds. 1 second. 1 second. What?
Wait.
That was a draw. A timeout draw.
It was a timeout, yeah.
They were both on Magic Pixel. That's crazy.
That's weird, because it said timeout.
I was like, surely no way. Someone's gonna die.
Yeah, like, it said timeout, but it was a draw, you're right. That's weird, I've never seen that.
It's very rare. I mean,
Eddie's waiting in the grand finals. That's to Lancer Val. Eddie's waiting in the grand finals. So this is the losers finals for grand finals. Oh, that was amazing. Air through the dive from Elisa. That was actually really cool.
Yeah, you can air throw a lot of things. You can actually air throw audio too.
Oh.
It's happened to me. You can do a hop kick as well, which is sad.
When I get floated out of my orbitals and running threes, I always say the knuckles, oh no. Because that's basically how I feel when that happens.
Oh, Shadow completing a combo. No. Goonie still has rage. He still has the golem mix up. But here, so it's going to be very hard to enforce that.
That HD Kappa always trips me out. It's like Kappa has real skin color? What the heck? So... Hold up. So, oh, no, nice ball. He's not punishing any of those lows. I wonder what that is. Oh, nice down two. Optimal combo. Ouch, solid stuff. Wow, 45. Okay. Oh, he's still going for the mix-up. He just believes in it, but oh, gets it perfect, dude. Yeah. I mean, it's good to see that Shota wasn't scared to keep going for the mix-ups, but unfortunately didn't work out for them. I mean, admittedly, Goonie wasn't punishing it like at all, so that's why he kept going for it, but in the end, it unfortunately just didn't work.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful playing, like I said, against someone like Goonie, because you can go out as much offense as you want, but if you're losing in neutral, just based on spacing and the standing punishment, then it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, it's true. And so this is gonna be, I mean, either a convincing win for Goonie, or it's gonna be a pretty amazing run back for sure to get into grand finals against Eddie. So the winner of this will get to fight the Kingpin, the bald man himself, the big bald man himself.
He did play Dragunov the last game, was.
Actually, yeah, he did actually. You know how you mentioned it. You know, he played an MGS soldier. Yeah.
So we'll see if he sticks to Dragunov. Or if, I mean, it probably depends on who he plays, who Goonie plays as well. But obviously, both cards obviously. He
You know,
did TGP every character, so.
yes, you know, I said I said it as a joke, but I suddenly got this nightmarish like image of an MGS soldier doing a running too. Like you're just sneaking around the corridors and a soldier just running through you.
Привет!
Like literally. That would be horrendous. That would be scary. Oh, a Marduk pick. Interesting. They were not feeling the Elisa. They wanted Marduk for this. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Goonie defense. If anybody needs payment defense, good his playstyle is just watch back Damage Germany from 2 years ago when he played Jimmy J.
Oh,
Beat him 9 rounds in a row. It was
Jesus.
crazy. I was popping off so hard.
That is pretty crazy. Actually, now you mention it. Oh, I see. Ren the Dragon in the chat is not happy at one bit with the switch to Marduk. As an Elise player himself, he's definitely not happy about this pick at all. So we're gonna be on Violet Systems. This is the last chance for Shurdle.
I mean, Marduk's pretty good, so I see why he does it. It's not a bit higher damage output than Alyssa. Very strong mix-ups. Lots of opportunity. I mean, you kind of have to guess when it comes to tackle. You got a 50% chance, and you can break the last row, regardless.
Yeah, that's true.
So we'll see. It's definitely a potential pick.
You're going with the swag coat Marduk. I mean,
I can't believe we're seeing Marduk versus sci-fi.
Marduk versus versus. It's interesting. I was gonna say that like you'll notice, chat, that these character models are very similar. There's a good reason for that. It's a very interesting.
Yeah, one of the A levels, one of the B tech.
Oh, nice! Oh, nice second throw. Wow, this entire TNT has been interesting matchup. Now Gigas Marduk, which I've definitely never seen as well.
And not a single Leroy in sight. The patch of work.
Zero, yeah. And also, it just Marduk is actually taller than Gigas. I can't believe it.
Is he?
Yeah. Look.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, his bald head is actually bigger than Marduk's head. Like actually taller than him.
Wait till Fakuman comes into the game.
Fakuman, he's gonna be taller than the health bars. Canonically speaking, he should be. Like, if that trailer was real, he'd be taller than the health bars. I can't wait for Sagat to be in the game. They put Sagat in there. Oh no, he gets hit with no float.
I kind of want a female character like that now, like a big female character and call her like Big Bertha or something.
Ooh, like a Sophia Velmer from Jormungand. That's a very obscure reference. I know nobody's gonna get that.
Kind of like that, I guess. Yeah.
If you've ever seen Jormungand, you know what I mean. Sophia Velmer, aka Velmet. That's like the big big body chick body type.
Or like even like a really muscled like female character, because you don't really see in Tekken. Like in Street Fighter, it's the norm. Like if you look at all the female characters.
Yeah, they're quite buff. Yeah, like you've got like Mika, you've got.
But they're not even like super buff. They're just like quite toned. And I think it's quite normal thing to do. Whereas a lot of the female characters are like quite petite.
Yeah, in Tekken they're more like athletic, not really muscular. You're right.
Yeah. Asuka's probably as close as you get to muscular.
Yeah. So this Marduk pick is actually working out for sure though.
Yeah, I mean it's explosive mix-ups, good damage. There's nothing really super wrong with it. There's some of his lows aren't great.
I cannot believe Eddie has a bald head emote for both. Can't believe it.
I've seen it before, so I'm not too surprised.
I can't believe you've done this.
It's Eddie, come on.
They are swinging. What? I was like, what is that slow-mo? Like, was Marduk going to space? What was happening?
It's time to go. He needs to sing the song of his...
I must go. My planet needs me. Okay. Oh, no break on the tackle.
He needs
Time
to
to guess.
go fight for his neighborhood.
This matchup seems to be very like buttonsy actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of buttons and Goonie is facing. Oh my god.
Wow, that was that was pretty crazy.
That was fair enough.
Yeah, he dived on him, but like tried to grab his legs, it didn't work.
Shadow trying to make
Nice
it back.
break.
He's still trying to stay alive.
He
One
keeps going
more
for
hit
the
to do
tackle.
it.
Oh, that's it. Goonie takes it.
That's it.
Goonie going to grand finals. Turtle, amazing try with both Elisa and Marduk, didn't work out. This is going to be Goonie's chance.
So Goonie versus Eddie. I'm pretty sure again we saw this matchup before. You know, we're both like very consistent players on TNT. It's gonna be hard to call. I'm curious if Goonie uses Gigas versus Eddie or opts in for someone else. But it'll be very, very interesting to see.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely believe this is going to be a Bob grand finals once again. It's gonna be Bob, bald head, Bob. Probably no Dragunov pick unless Eddie believes Dragunov's like better for Gigas.
Yeah. And also, guys, while we wait and are going grand finals now, don't forget about my Torino. TNT PC 30 is the code for today. Drop the code in. If we reach $30, then everyone gets a share. Well, not, but like the top 3 get a share. Otherwise, it will be limited to just the winner. So let's spread the love. Also, a question for the French community in the chat: is there any big French tournaments coming up? I know there's the mix-up in May, I think. But at some point, it would be cool to come down because I can't make the mix-up because I'm on a trip to Italy, literally like the week before.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going on sports tour that I missed last year from uni.
Mhm.
So all my alumni friends are like, come down, let's all just get shit-faced. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead. I was debating going to mix up straight from that, but I was like, if I'm drinking for a week in Italy and I go to mix up, I am not going to be well.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's just gonna be like a waste of money, especially with,
Just ease up on the sauce a little bit. You'll be fine.
but the sauce is so good.
Man. I mean, I don't know what kind of drinks they got in Italy, but I feel like they'd have to be really good to go for that that long.
I just saw Eddie's. No, I saw Lancer's comment. We need a female mob called Barbara.
Called Barbara. Yeah.
Butt clubs for an unblockable. That sounds like a fantastic. I think we need to pitch that to her. That actually sounds incredible. Yep, I'm game for that.
I mean, yeah, it would be cool to see that. Maybe depends. But, I mean, I think with 7 and probably with 8 eventually, I've noticed that they are starting to go for more like unique character types because I feel like for the longest time Tekken characters like what they're wearing, but like a similar like visual style in terms of like body types, whereas 7 like the character types has been quite varied. You've got like a tall chick with Katarina, you've got the sort of anime-ish Claudio, you've got like pop idol.
Claudio's an anime.
Pretty anime.
You say Claudio's anime when you play Lars. Take that back.
he's pretty anime. He's got the Quincy super, dude. Come on, dude.
But if you remove that,
Yeah, fair enough.
and the
No, but-
superpower.
And then, he's still quite small though, regardless. And then you've got, big boy Gigas, right? And then we're getting Fakirman. We've got like this big, like crazy proportion Muay Thai fighter. So Tekken's beginning to like have these more like exaggerated character.
Yeah, definitely sort of backy style designs, but it's good to see because it's variety and it's great.
100%. Did I predict the future again? Remember when I said that he's going to pick Dragunov? I guess he doesn't like Bob against Gigas. Interesting. I mean, I thought we were going to have another big body fight. Why did my chat reload? Weird. Sorry. I just noticed my chat reloaded for no reason. Anyway, I thought it was going to be a big body finals, but never mind. It's going to be Dragunov versus Gigas for the grand finals. Dragunov Gigas grand finals. You never see this anywhere else.
It's still a big boy finals, but in a different way.
In a different way, yeah. No, you would definitely never see this anywhere else, huh? I mean, if it was Bob, definitely not. I mean, imagine Bob, assuming he maybe loses, for example, Bob Gigas grand finals. Who could have ever predicted that?
It would have been a very, very interesting
in my Tekken 7?
resolution.
Yeah, in my Tekken 7?
Not in my good Catholic game.
Yeah, where's Kazumi? Where's Kazumi when you do?
Leroy who?
Man, Leroy, what a...
I feel like playing Tekken today now.
It's like a
I'm gonna
fever.
go ranked and like regret my.
Don't play right.
No, I'm kidding. Like I had fun. I haven't played for a while. I hit Tekken God ages ago, and I was like, okay, I feel like I'm playing okay, but I'm gonna take a break from Tekken for 2 months. Or something. And I haven't played since. I went back the other day, and I got slapped, which I'm not too mad about, Baji, but it was like it just sort of to learn again. I'm just looking forward to like getting more time and actually playing people that are good that I can learn.
I get you. I mean, I've been playing a ton in the past like month or so, but I only played like a little bit of rank, but it's mainly just been quick match because I just...
Yeah, I just want to. I might start doing first to tens again. Maybe not. I don't know about streamed or not, but I miss it. It was a really good learning experience,
Oh
and it humbled me a lot.
no, the lobby Oh wait, no, it didn't. It just... Huh. Match
Did
just
it?
didn't... The match just didn't initialize. I don't know, something memory leak. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Oh, that's awkward.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, we're in the home stretch, so these things kind of happen
as
sometimes.
long as the internet doesn't die again.
Yeah, let's hope not. Yeah, I know. It's I mean,
Can't do much about it, sadly.
let me tell you a story. Imagine you're playing a long set with someone and you won, no kidding, over 30 matches, but then you lost 3, and then the game desyncs, so they think you rage quit because you lost 3 matches. That's Tekken sometimes.
I'm gonna put it like this: if Tekken had a good online, I might have not ever ended up in this position where I am right now.
Interesting.
There is a weird story behind this. The
Interesting.
way I ended up at Elf is because I was playing Alan Vindaloo
Yeah.
online, season 1. I don't remember what rank I was at that point,
Season
but I was
1.
playing him. It was probably like Yellow or something.
Mhm.
I was still fairly new. I was playing him online, and we were having a really good set. That's still when I played Hwarang. So this is like way back in the. So this is like. So this is way back in the day. And what happened is we were having a really good set, and I was really enjoying it. Then my game crashed.
Ouch.
So I messaged him like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry. No, my game crashed on me. Hopefully we can play some more, etc." And he noticed that I was from London, and so he messaged me back saying, "Oh, you know, we do this elf thing."
Oh, really?
And that's how I ended up elf. I ended up
That's
elf because I
super
played
tight.
online. Yeah.
That is super tight.
Online brought me to offline by accident.
That's really cool, actually. That's really cool.
I actually didn't turn up for like the first. So he messaged me, and I didn't turn up for like 2 or 3 weeks because I was like, "Oh, I'm way too bad to go offline." But I went offline, and it was like Benga was there at that point. He was still fairly new. Laio was already there as well. So it was it was nice. And turns out it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And I did all the gimmicky Claudio shit that I would do like 2-1 into the shoulder, and no one would know how to punish it because I was the only Claudio.
That's pretty funny.
And I actually picked Claudio for the sole reason of beating Alan, because Xiao Yu versus Hwarang is a horrible matchup.
Fair enough.
So I was like, let me just play Claudio because no one plays him, and it's a good matchup versus Link.
You know, Lucas, in a weird way, we are quite similar. You know, we both play underutilized characters, and we both use annoying tech against unwitting people. So it's I can understand that. That's pretty cool to know sort of about like how you joined Elf. Actually, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, simple.
I mean, my story isn't as like, you know, as romantic, I suppose. But mine was more that around the time, funny you mentioned Yellow Rank, around the time I achieved Warrior, way back when, and I was so freaking happy that I got Warrior. Jesus Christ! I remember I was just talking about like, I don't know if I was complaining. I was just saying that like, just talking about online in general, and then a friend of mine mentioned, oh, I know you like playing Tekken. Do you know there's like an East London group that like actually does like Tekken events locally? I'm like, oh yeah, really? So, oh yeah, it's East London Fighters. So he just happened to hear about it. I said, okay, cool, I'll check it out. And I remember March 2018, walking through a completely deserted Stratford that's completely snowed over. Like, do you remember March 2018 when it snowed?
Yeah.
A completely deserted Stratford, just walking through like just all this snow, like in darkness, basically, to go to Magic Madhouse and showing up there and
And it
just
was
beating
like-
out people.
And it was like all the factory stuff as well. So it's like, am I in the right area? Am I about to get
Yeah.
killed? And then you realize the area is gentrified as hell, so you're
Yeah.
actually probably safer than you will be in most other places.
Yeah, literally. And question. Oh, the thing is that nobody rage quit. It's the match didn't sync, so we can't see it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I love the amazing back end behind Tekken. It's about as well coded as most of the code I coded in the first year of university.
Oof.
Okay, I'm roasting a bit too much here, but like
Yeah.
there's a lot of like for a 3-year-old game, the fact that it hasn't gotten many improvements, whereas Garo got a fucking rollback netcode 20 years after release. What?
Man, that's funny. I mean, at some point, fighting games really should get like a bona fide spectator mode, like actually a spectator mode, not a sit in the lobby and see them play, like an actual spectator mode, because that's the way forward. I mean, I know people see that the idea of esports, but that's one of the things that they implement in games that's actually really useful, like a spectator mode. Like imagine a spectator mode that gives you detailed stats like frame data or interesting facts about the character.
Technically, the spectator mode already has that right now. That frame data stuff is in there for the credit.
Because of replays, yeah, true.
No, well, no. Like now, if you spectate, you can trigger frame data as.
Oh, you can. Oh, that's good. That's good. Actually, good to know.
But it seems like a no-brainer that you would want to keep your online as clean and a good experience as possible, because the cleaner it is, the more people are going to play.
Yeah,
Because the gameplay can be as good as you want, but not everybody's going to travel, not everyone's going to retain the game, and it's not going to continue playing.
yeah.
Whereas if you keep the experience good and fresh, and like I think Mortal Kombat does a good job of having like the season reward stuff like that, like because that brings people back. It keeps them actively playing. Like I play Monster Hunter anytime there's an event, and I might not play in between, but I always come back for the events and the new reward. I did the same with League. Even if I took a break, I would come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it gets into the kind of the weeds of like Japanese developers not caring about like online. It's just like a feature they feel like has to be there, so they don't really give it much thought, and they just give it delay based netcode and like call it a day. Like that's like a big conversation right now in the FGC. That like there's a lot of people. Some say championed by Sajam, some say everyone's just feeling it, feeling like enough is enough. Why don't fighting games have good netcode? Like that's like a big discussion right now. So I mean, I think that's a topic for a different time though.
Yeah, it's weird. It's I think a big issue is the fact that Namco is a very big corporation that doesn't just do fighting games or games at all. I think that doesn't help with a lot of things like testing
Yeah.
and your typical.
Anyway, we are so.
stuff.
I'm sorry. Is that a ball Dragonov? I'm done.
Wait,
I'm so done.
Eddie, why are you? I'm not.
So done.
At least he's. You can't take that away from him.
He looks like a completely different character.
He actually does. His name is Ivan now.
It's vulgar. It's vulgar. It's vulgar.
God.
Metal Gear
Oh,
Solid.
no. He's about to shoot out Gigas' eye.
That's what I'm saying. It's vulgar. Oh man. All right. Oh, so I assume Eddie took the first game with Dragonov then. It looks like
Yeah, it's safe to assume that, I think.
No, sorry, chat. We're so sorry about the technical difficulties. We had to sort of make some small talk in the meantime. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Plus the wall. Look how much damage that was. Like 60 damage. Oh my god, he's dead. That was 2 throws. 2 throws and he lost 60%.
That sounds like Gigas. You really gotta break those, otherwise, man, it stacks up and it's gonna hurt.
Oh, is the audio okay for? Oh boy, perfect. Wow, good answer. Oh wow, is he wavering with Dragonov?
Well, you got a dash. You might as well do it.
So I mean, Eddie staying in control like this. I feel like he just wants to keep it nice and simple with Dragonov. No reason to overextend. Dude, it is Volgan. He's crackling with red energy. It's Vulcan.
Was that actually? Is that intentional?
I think it is. I bet you it is. Or maybe he
Eddie,
doesn't.
please confirm after the game.
Oh no, he dropped it. He dropped the combo. It was a very good carry though. Like, look at the wall carry on Dragon. It was so crazy.
It's very good. I mean, I think they nerfed it.
Yeah, a little bit. Oof. Oh no, running two whiffs. Oh no, is that dead? Nope, not yet. Running two, running two. Ouch! Grounded him. He tried to jump. 2 games off already.
So 1 game to go, I'm assuming, if Eddie won the first one.
So unless Goonie has something in his pocket, we'll see.
It's looking like a really good return to form for Eddie, you know, ever since the last one.
Yeah. Okay, alright. So we'll see what happens next. I think this has been very fun, TNT. These are always quite fun. Lots of unique matchups, lots of scrambly, crazy situations during the matches, lots of bald heads, lots of Calvo, you know?
Yeah, it's always really good to get like a nice variety of matchups and of players. So I think I'm glad that in TNT we get both the variety of players and matchups. I think it's both good to watch and it's good to commentate.
Yeah.
And for all of us, you know, it's a good learning experience. Nobody likes just playing one type of matchup every time.
That's true. It's very, very true. that Vulcan, that Vulcan Dragon really caught me off guard. No, because he didn't have that custom before. When you noticed that, I think he made it specifically for Grand Finals because he used regular Dragonov earlier. I think he actually made it for Grand Finals.
Or just didn't take it out. Who knows? He might have been, you know, he might have been sitting on it.
He might have been sitting on it. Yeah. Maybe. Okay, so Dragon's Nest for our 3rd game, potential final game if he takes this nice and clean, but we'll see. We'll see. Goonie's gonna have to fight back. Sticking with Gigas, definitely wants to go all the way. Feels entirely confident, which is good.
It's not going to be easy either way. I mean, both are such strong players. You really like kind of can't either of them out. Gunny could still make a comeback. Could still reverse sweep it. It's on the cards. Always.
I mean, a few more of those grabs, he might actually win the whole thing. Like 60 damage, 60% damage with 2 throws. I mean, honestly, that's all you need.
Yeah, but if Eddie starts blocking, breaking 1+2, because Gigas doesn't get a mix-up, so at least not much of a mix-up.
Eddie plays Leo sometimes. I'd love to see it. True. Although I don't know if he would, unless something's dire. I don't think he would feel Leo in this match. Oh no, are we about to desync from the spectator? Oh no, not like this. Not like this, Harada. Please. Oh, never mind. We good. Oh,
No,
thank goodness.
we were.
Thank goodness. Oh no, I was worried. Caught me for a second there. Oh, he's got his hair back. Okay. I'm surprised. But he's got a shotgun. Wait. Is that allowed?
As long as he doesn't use it.
Alright. Shot my gun. Alright, no taunt jet uppers into shotgun then, huh? that video kills me every time.
So good.
So good. Oh, nice block. Eddie in commanding control, complete control. Oh, what's the running two? Oh, shoulder. Wait a minute. There it is, rage drive. Time to get. Oh, crouch jab. No guess needed.
10 seconds to go still. He's keeping the down forward 4.
You had to whiff that down for 4 though.
Safe.
You have to be careful. He whiffs one more down forward 4. He's gonna get down 2. Oh, running 2. Jab. Man, Eddie is so good at just waving people to the corner. Like, and you don't know what's happening because you don't want to press anything. Oh, wall bounce.
He's damage stacking up for Eddie here. He's looking to finish it as quick as he can.
Oh man, yeah, you saw that get up kick went the wrong way. Just as Punlife was talking about, it happened.
I'm gonna continue raging on about.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Both in rage still. Oh, catches the flow. Doesn't actually convert into it.
He did down 2, and Gigas did delayed hop kick and it whiffed. Unbelievable. I'm upset for him, and it even happened to me. Oh, nice patience. Eddie being very... Oh, that was a great whiff punch. Wow, he was really fast, actually. It was a bit creepy. Right to the wall. Oh, gets knocked down. Stomp, stomp again. Oh, went for a mix. Very clean, tight, and controlled. Nice walk. Whiff, low.
Eddie's still big health advantage here.
Yeah,
He
he
needs to do something. Spacing out, looking for his whiff punishers.
Oh, he committed to that low multiple times. He just want to keep doing it because it wasn't getting like low parry. He didn't want to risk it. So, oh wow, amazing evasion. The wall? No, it just goes for the knockdown.
Nice.
What? No, no,
Oh,
no.
boy.
You did that. You didn't. I'm gonna assume that's not what I thought it was. Did he just wall to wall? That was crazy. Did he just wall to wall without rage? That was insane. He actually just wall to wall on Dragon's Nest. Wow, running two.
That's a lot of running twos. He's really popping them up in here. Down to
Oh my god,
trying
delayed
it.
pop. Yeah, he's feeling himself. And he died.
Nice. Catching that wake up.
You better hope that that didn't cost you, especially that teabagging you were doing earlier.
Avoid 4. Eddie trying to keep simple running
Two.
2 again, trying to get advantage.
See all those running twos, but yet he's at the. Oh, actually, I was gonna say he's the health deficit. No, he's not. He's actually winning.
Down 2 again. Oh, no duck.
Duck.
Flips him
Pancake.
over.
Oh, nice meaty.
Oh,
no, but he didn't get the flip.
Wait, how did it not pick up?
I don't know. Short legs.
Generic down 4 didn't pick up. Oh, that's
Doesn't break it. Uh-oh.
Well, it's not over until it's over.
It's not over until it's over. Yeah, I mean, Eddie was getting a little too cocky, I think. A little bit too cocky. I think that would have been a clean win if he had just kept playing his game, really. I feel like some of the decisions towards the end... I mean, I get it. Sometimes you want to style, sometimes you want to have fun, and you want to clean the victory, because you want to get, like, the psychological victory, too. But sometimes you just need to be patient and just be smart. I think some of those decisions towards the end probably weren't good. He might have to switch to Dr. Baldhead himself to finish this off. But nah, actually, no, I think just Dragunov. That Dragunov was getting it done. So I would say to Dragunov again.
Yeah, I think Dragunov was doing fine for him. I think it's just unfortunate, really.
Anyway, thanks for sticking with us, chat. We are literally almost there. This is Grand Finals. This is potential tournament game for Eddie once again. Or this is another potential 2 games and then a reset, possibly for Goonie if he's able to do it. We'll see soon enough.
It's a tall order.
I mean, it's tough, especially if Eddie maintains how consistent he's playing, because it's a matter of either Eddie just being consistent and finishing it off, or Goonie having to really run that mile to go all the way from where he is now to like the final game, and that's tough. That's really tough when you're coming from losers.
Yeah, it's
So
for people that that haven't like done long losers run, it gets really tough to go through losers the longer it really stacks up on you and takes a toll.
yeah, okay, so Brimstone and Fire, he's sticking with Dragunov, no pivot to Bob. Interesting, he doesn't have a picture. Weird, he doesn't have a Steam picture. or is it actually a question mark? I feel like that's a mix-up. Like, is that actually his Steam picture, or does he not have one?
No, I feel like it should be Bald Bob.
Yeah, literally. I'm surprised. Bald Bob or like Dr. Eggman or
I feel
something.
cheated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, or the Kingpin. Is he bald? No, he's not bald. He's just regular Dragunov. Oh, okay, he's just keeping patient. He's just trying to force him to the corner. Down 2. So Goonie doing his best to stay composed, but he's at a deficit already, and with just a few pokes, he's being whittled down. Oh, jump! I guess that's unsafe.
Things are going to stack up faster and faster, and the longer the matches go.
No break on the 1+2. Just got slapped. Oh, launcher. No wall splat. Oh, that was a risky get-up kick, and then he gets hit. Ouch! Solid damage from the rage drive.
Yeah, Goonie taking the advantage already. Trying. It really depends if he's going to be able to keep it going.
Hopefully Eddie doesn't feel like it's going to slip. Nice block, but no punish. So that punch he's doing, that Gigas is doing, is actually safe. That's why it's a good option. Oh, nice confirm. Oh. Ooh, nice. Just big risk with the 1-2. Just really believed in it. Oh, good throw, not dead. Up at the mid check. Okay, one round up. Oh, nice low parry.
Very nice. Oh, trying to do the running two.
Wow, that running 2 was pretty cool, actually, I must say. Close range running 2 in that situation. Okay, low. Man, Goonie really struggling to mount some offense in this situation. It's just really difficult, just getting smothered by Dragunov like that. He's just swinging. He's just looking for something. It's not working. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
It's difficult, and just like that, Eddie is again on tournament point.
Turning point, don't mess it up. Like you can clearly tell his composer's changed. He's not being as silly as last time.
Yeah, he just wants to end it. He wants to get in bed.
Like there's nothing wrong with partying, guys. But when partying costs you the match, you might want to rethink your strategy.
Yeah, I gotta be careful around it, especially against top players like Goonie. Oh, dashing in his face. He's feeling confident.
He's looking for a low parry there. Well, not a low parry necessarily, like a literal low parry, which is a Dragunov's parry. That orbital punch of his. Oh, all right, that's the start. Oh, wall splat. Oh, he almost got a conversion. He float. He's probably looking for throw at the wall, and that's definitely what Eddie's looking for as well. He gets out the wall. Nice step.
Very good punish.
Okay, one mix up. 9 seconds, and that's it. Running 2. Eddie takes it. Your TNT online PC Tekken 7 champion is Eddie with Dragunov, not Bob this time. Good stuff. Fantastic games from everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. It was a fun tournament. Thanks for participating. Thanks for watching and chatting. And yeah, that was it.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. Guys, don't forget, monthly is coming up. Also, head onto our Twitter and we are meant to announce winners of the Infinite Extra contest, but keep in mind that no one actually followed the instructions and retweeted and liked it. So if you do that, and then we'll announce that fairly shortly. But yeah, don't forget about monthly and support your locals. Turn up to things. We'll keep in touch.
Eddie's like season 3 online.
But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time, and we shall be seeing you very shortly indeed. Have a good night. Thank you to everyone from Elf. I hope you all appreciate the work that everyone else has put in, and I'm sure we'll see many of you at the next offline.
Indeed. See ya.